I'm Colin.
And I'm Justin.
And we're on a mission to rid Canada of its hideous homes. Old thinking, Malcolm.
It's bloody our house, love. We heisted it from you.
This is how excited I am. This is my place, you know. Don't forget who I am.
To the van, my man. Ooh, in you go.
The radar's going absolutely crazy! Turn left! No, turn right! Oh, I can smell bad taste. Stop the van!
I know that face. Meanwhile,
Oh, my goodness.
that is just hideous. What do you think of yourself? Rubbish.
What happened with the kitchen?
This is like being inside a volcano of poo. Is this him?
I'm not mainstream. I think that's why I go with like the green color, because I know a lot of people hate it. Everything is color coordinated in a sense, like the carpet picks up on the tapestry to the coverings on the couches. When somebody walks into my house, I don't think I portray the fashion designer image. I like to have photos of, you know, loved ones and even like ones that are no longer here, you know? My mom's photos. I need a change at this point in my life because I need to kind of kickstart life again and, I don't know, start a relationship. Who knows?
I want to go and meet this little Dee Dee. He's at work right now.
Let's
go.
get right in there. I think we should take something with us as a really salient reminder of how bad his home is. And I think we've got to go big. I reckon we need to take that dining set from downstairs, the vinyl-covered monstrosity, set it up in his studio and see how he likes it there. Come on.
Baby, let's meet Malcolm.
Don't mind us with our bench.
Morning, all. Anyway, look at those furs. Tell us stuff about Malcolm that he won't.
Because we're about to spend a week in his
He's
life.
always up for a good bit of fun.
Is he?
That's our Malcolm.
You're like a very much slimmer version of Monica Lewinsky. Have you got any dresses that I can examine? Any dresses I
Oh,
can
baby,
examine
hold on a
in the
minute. Look,
video?
can someone get that stain there?
Hey, oh, darling.
I think it's yogurt.
What have you been eating? Are you two special friends? We've actually come down to Malcolm's place of work. This is his studio where he does all his stuff. Malcolm has no idea. He thinks he's coming along to talk to you guys about his job and his work. He doesn't know that we're actually going to hide ourselves in there, disguised as shock dummies.
Malcolm. Your home has just been heisted. Oh, my God. Malcolm. It's Colin and Justin. Get over here, you little
Malcolm! How could you?
How are you?
Good morning, Angel. How are you?
When I walked in, I actually didn't notice they were there because where they were standing, there's mannequins there all the time. And then it clued in, and I'm freaking out right now.
We've had a wander around about your house. It's like an explosion in Kermit's bottom.
I love the color green, obviously, and I just went kind of overdid it.
What do you like about green?
I don't know. It's the color of spring. It's a happy color.
Okay, is everything, in the spring, is everything green? You know, is the sky green?
No.
The roads green?
No.
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 So green features, you know, it appears somewhere, and that's its strength. Malcolm is fabulous, though, isn't he? I mean, he's like a little precious collectible. You can imagine going to a supplement in a newspaper and paying up a few dollars a month to collect the whole set.
Thank goodness that Colin and Justin, your comedy uncles, have arrived at just the right time to turn your desperate den into a desirable abode.
Absolutely. The only thing that's going to be green is going to be your little neighbours. They're going to be green with envy, baby.
This is how excited I am. Perspiration right under there, baby.
Now, to enlighten somebody, you need to show them the way forward. And to show somebody the way forward, you've got to take them on a walk of discovery. What were you thinking when you did this look?
I wasn't.
I think my least favourite thing, now this is the thing that staggers me most. You're a bloke that's good with fabric. Why then did you wrap your sofa in something that looks like a death shroud?
Looking at it, it is too much green, but I don't want to lose all the green.
I mean, as we're going from this place of green into a place of grey.
What do you like about the floor?
I like that it's easy to clean and it doesn't look
no! Have you any idea how old you sound there? Oh, those shoes look comfortable. Oh, these trousers. Oh, that elasticated waistband.
Just think, if your partners are walking in here and thinking, I'm not entirely sure about your gaff, love, just think, we're not only going to get you completely made over, we're going to get you laid.
That'll be a good thing.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Malcolm, but surely the essence of a dressmaker's salon is about suggesting being quite an escapist place.
Do you have dirty protests in Canada? I don't know. In Britain, when a prisoner is feeling very upset in his prison cell, he does what's called a dirty protest, using bodily doings, shall we say.
Darling.
Do.
Let's talk about the bed.
You don't like it?
No. It looks like it smells.
Oh, don't you just hate that when that happens, when the knob comes off in your hand?
I didn't say very much. I was just in shock. I got something up here that I'd like to give you.
Oh, baby, what's that, baby? What's that, baby? Patch a tent.
Maybe it's pitch a tent pants.
Oh, my God! Listen, how do I get that in there?
But baby, can you get your knickers on? Like,
what do you think of that?
Guys, stop getting in there for a look. Dirty.
Go in there for a look. In there. OK, young lady, it is crunch time. It's time to put Malcolm in the middle. I think we'll have you there, and we are going to analyse the 3 key areas that make your house a design disaster den.
Now, point number 1 is clearly the use of colour. We're going to lose a lot of the power of the pigment in here.
My biggest nightmare would be walking through those doors and seeing everything stark white.
Point number 2, we are going to maximise your space. So we're going to make you understand how to make a small space absolutely perfect.
And finally, point number 3, we are going to maximise the impact of your fabulous artworks.
Now, I want you to bear in mind that we have heisted your home. You know, as far as I'm concerned, for the moment, until it's rectified, this is our gaff. We've stolen it from you, mate, and we are going to make it fantastic. But you're the guilty fellow. You're the one that has caused this visual carnage. So as far as I'm concerned, we're good, but we're not prepared to do it all. You're going to have to help us. Yep, you're on board with the project as we turn this dreadful home, clean but dreadful, into something fabulous. So do you reckon you're going to be with us in this as we go through this big process of change?
150%.
Come on, baby, you have to be in this. You've got to be in it to win it. This is life-changing. It's your space.
I'm in it!
Yes, that's a passion
I want rust, baby, rust! I'm in it, I'm in it, I'm in it!
Yeah, baby. When we met him today, he was about as jumpy as a virgin at a prison rodeo. And to see the air thrust, you know, humping the air like a crazy thing, that's a result for us. That's the first step to the next stage.
Yeah, Colin and Justin promised that they'd, well, this home makeover will guarantee me getting laid. Like, bring it on, bring it on. Can I flash my phone number at the bottom here?
It's time to lose the green and introduce the designer dream.
Absolutely. Straight into the mobile-style laboratory.
Malcolm, Malcolm, Malcolm. Green doesn't have to be mean. Tasteful, tasteful.
Do you know what? I am feeling so incredibly inspired. Do you know, Malcolm is going to think he's died and gone to heaven. Look at that.
Now, let's look at the footprint first. Ground floor works for me.
Yeah, the plan's
Keep
good.
the kitchen where it is.
Yep.
Keep the living room where it is. Maybe do something, though, to try and make the 2 areas coexist. You know, it's a small space. We should treat them as one space when we're dressing them, when we're colouring the space, and then it'll feel so much larger.
OK. I think the best way for us to go forward with this is to work out what we're going to do on the floor. Imagine that on the kitchen doors, yeah? Mm-hmm. Imagine one of these 2 shades, I think probably the lighter.
I think this one, continuous flooring, makes both rooms appear much larger. But then what we need as well, I think in every kitchen, you need the car showroom effect. You know, glitter, shine, lights, lots of sparkle. We need a wax surface, maybe a stone like this. Okay, look,
imagine that
hold
as a
this,
countertop.
okay? See, fabulous on its own.
Let me just have a scan down here and see what that would look like. The crystal is saying, roll out the green properly.
Why don't we use that as our design key and then employ the same thinking with all the other additions? So the furniture should share a similar characteristic. Maybe we should even do like a built-in, what about like a built-in kind of media centre?
I like the idea of that
Somewhere
too.
for them to watch TV. We can keep all those bits and pieces in one area and use the same timber and the same green.
You're on.
Let's band our focal point wall. With this, we're picking up the sheen.
Yep.
It's going to make the room appear so much larger. It's going to tie in with the kitchen design as well.
Oh yeah, that'll look great.
I present to you a vision of the future.
Malcolm's living room, gorgeous accent of green on this new entertainment zone that we're going to build in. 2 rooms side by side that work in perfect harmony.
Should we look at another room?
Yeah. Let's say your prayers, because you're going up those stairs.
Now, surely the antidote to too much colour is to take it all away and maybe actually be inspired by our own illustrious vision of purity. If we have a really fluffy rug like this on the floor, maybe we could get like white leather furniture, maybe even a white leather bed.
Gorgeous. Let's do bands on the wall behind the bed. Big, confident, bold bands of bright, brassy orange.
Fabulous.
Beautiful. Less is more, not everywhere, just that one zone. Now, next room.
The
Now,
dressing room.
The dressing room. Okay, let's give him somewhere where he can have his gorgeous girls round and where he can feel comfortable enough to create beautiful frocks. Look at this. Is that not just one of the most glamorous wall coverings that you've ever seen in your entire puff?
Yes.
Oh, let's do that. Floor-wise, let's go for a really soft carpet.
Okay.
This all around the walls. Let's go for a gorgeous chaise longue.
Fantastic. Well, you know what? Let's get into it.
Hey!
Day one.
Absolutely. Now, this might be a tiny little man's home, but by goodness, the makeover that we've got planned for his townhouse is actually nothing short of staggering. Mr. Green is going to come clean.
Hey!
Malcolm, very lovely to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited. I'm absolutely so excited.
So, have you met the team?
These are the bitches that are going to turn this house into something that you can be proud of. We're going to make your house gorgeous, and you know we can do it. We're the boys to make this terrible place absolutely tantalising.
It's going to be like S&M design. Exactly, we're going to dominate you. I feel it. Quickly, Malcolm. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get started. Shut, baby. Taste, taste. Let's get these ceilings down. Let's get that wall out. Let's get this kitchen out, boys. Let's do it.
Ready? Yeah.
The ceiling is coming down in my house right as we speak. It's crazy. I thought it was just gonna be like a paint. I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing, right? Can I take a swag? Because I put the white bit up myself.
First things first in the bedroom, we're going to carpet it with shag pile carpet and a whitey cream. We're going to paint the walls white, controversial.
The thing about this particular build, Garrison, is that we want this to be seamless. Continuous flooring throughout, timber floor down here.
What we want to create in here is a gorgeous kind of salon-esque boudoir feel with some incredible wallpaper with, I think, hummingbirds on there.
It's gorgeous. It's so elegant. I love the color. And he's going to love it too because it's green.
Okay, well, let's build in that green theme in here.
Kitchen-wise, we're trying to keep it as easy as possible as well. You know, we're going to keep the carcasses and just reuse what's there, you know, so we're not moving any plumbing, not moving any electrics as well, which hopefully is going to make your job a wee bit easier.
Yeah. Dave, have you got any issues with this room, or is this quite simple?
The only issue I have is the baseboard going underneath the wall. I'm gonna have to obviously take out that wall to get the baseboard out. No, I'm joking. I'm just gonna get a saw and cut it out.
I don't think there are any problems at all.
Don't you just love when you say that? So how are you feeling, Malcolm? I mean, it started and it's really ramping forward, isn't it? I mean, it's a fast process.
I can't get over how quick it's coming along.
You know, so we're here to fix your home and fix your mind. And unfortunately, there'll be some unpleasantness there as well. Because, Malcolm, we want you to wear this for the 5 days.
Oh, I love it.
And you will not take it off.
Okay.
The message must be imprinted on you so that everyone out there can see what a serial offender you are, so that you'll look in the mirror and you'll be constantly reminded that actually, it's not easy being green.
I think the joke's on them because I actually love this T-shirt and I'm not embarrassed at all. It ain't easy being green.
I don't want to tempt fate or anything, but things are just going so well, and I actually am feeling I'm in quite a laid-back place for this makeover.
The best way to keep ourselves feeling absolutely energized at all times,
Good job,
apart
mate.
from thinking of gorgeous people, is to model. Dip and turn, Colin. Dip and turn, here I'm coming.
Baby, I am Canada's top designer. Oh, I like that. A bit of
You
a
see what I did
reveal
there?
there. The crew have really actually slotted properly into place on this one. I am totally confident that actually this will be one of the easiest makeovers ever done.
Okay, these walls look white.
Hey, Malcolm.
Cheryl.
How's it going?
Good.
It's your new bedroom.
Come on, no, seriously. Is it white?
That's
Seriously.
That's what Colin and Justin want. I can. You look like you don't like it.
I don't like the white. It's too white.
He's gonna lose it.
My only concern is the use of white.
Why the use of white?
I don't want a lot of it.
Okay, well, let me tell you why we know best. Look around, here's the evidence.
We obviously want to make this as pleasurable as
Yeah.
possible. You know, we have to get off on the right footing as well. And I think for you to suddenly be saying what you want and what you don't want is not going to put us in a very good place. You know, we'll be cancelling the designer items now, we're going strictly to the bargain bins anymore of that chat, quite frankly.
I feel sick. Serious. I feel like driving away. I really do feel like driving away and finding the closest bar. I'm not happy at all. I'm a bit worried. See ya.
So I've got these lists, right? To-do lists. Check off what it's completed. And I'm looking here. Everybody has their name with something that they have to do. And you've got the first 2 done. Day 2. And we have to be done most of the construction by end of day tomorrow. All right, master bedroom. What's going on here? Window coverings, valance. Oh man. Garrison! When are we starting the entertainment unit?
I guess tomorrow, I'm not sure.
Oh my God, we can't start it tomorrow. Once Colin and Justin get here, you know who's gonna get it.
It will get done. And just if I get to work on these cabinet doors, the faster they happen, the faster that happens.
I get it.
Just lay this on there. Oh, don't do that. Oh no, don't go in.
Oh my.
It's a mess.
What's this for?
Cupboard doors.
Why?
I'm not a designer.
It's fake wood? I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Scary, isn't it?
This looks like the fake wood paneling we had in the basement when we were growing up in the 80s.
Malcolm hates this laminate, so I don't know why we're bothering with it. It's very difficult to do a job when you know that the homeowner may probably just cry.
How are you, Malcolm? It's nice to see you.
Good to see
Malcolm.
you. Well. All right. Yeah.
What ails you? What's that?
Oh, you don't recognize it?
Oh, it's
This is our lovely
God, that's
cabinet.
so gorgeous, isn't it?
I thought you took that from my basement.
Old thinking, Malcolm.
It's so hard to go up against Colin and Justin. I mean, they're these big celebrity guys, right? And they're like physically big as well. And you kind of feel intimidated and you want to kind of hold your ground. You know, heck, this is my place, you know? Don't forget who I am.
You know, we're not going to clad the walls like some old skanky Canadian basement. No, no, baby. This will be chic. It will be modern.
And at the end of the day, it's bloody our house, love. We heisted it from you, for God's sake. You've got to trust us.
This is my home, you know, and I have to like it in the end. Even though, you know, I signed the waiver to say that they're technically taking over my house and I have no say in it.
Oh my God. This stupid cupboard.
I know that Graham's pissed. These cupboards, especially, I mean, to take 2 guys 2 days to just do some cupboards, when, hey, we could have ordered it, sent it away to be done, had more bodies on some of the other big things that need to be done.
Hey, Graham. How's it going?
Not good.
Not good. Why?
This is a crazy idea. It should have been in your kitchen. Like, I'm better off building all these cabinets.
The only reason why we didn't do a new kitchen is because we don't have a budget. We're trying to save by doing it ourselves, but...
In 3 days. Yeah. My problem is the time. Anyways, I've got 2, and it's noon. So I've got 20 more.
You think it's going to set us back an entire day?
Yeah? Well, that's done. So I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
He's pissed. I think that they've asked for too much. They've asked for an insane amount of work, especially when we only have, what, 24 hours in a day? I mean, the guys can only work for so long. They're working their asses off, you know, 15, 16-hour days. When are they supposed to sleep?
I think it's really important for us to actually get the message across to Malcolm about open plan living.
We reckoned it'd be a good idea to take him to a really good model suite today and to show him what small scale can look like.
Okay, Malcolm, now what do you think of this?
I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is great, isn't it? I mean, we brought you here actually because we want to talk to you about small-scale living, you know, how you actually can have rooms that interact with each other.
One of the other things that we want to kind of talk about as well is a clever use of space over on that wall there, because that's a brilliant media area where you could have your television, or you could have your DVD or your CD player. He's got to stop cramming it all in. There's got to be room for clear dining space, living space, and space to chill out and watch the telly.
Yeah, it's focused living. I mean, I think if you're going to do this kind of thing, you think about having continuous flooring throughout. You can see we've got the same floor in the kitchen coming through dining, through to the living room, but actually we delineate the space with the furnishings.
I really love this floor.
That floor looks exactly like that kind of basement timber you're telling me about. And that's what we're all about, you know, taking elements from the past, elements from the present to create Malcolm's future.
Absolutely.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all very good.
We have about a day and a half left. We've got a lot to do. We've got, of course, this ceiling to finish, but we'll get that done. We've got to get this wall prepared for wallpaper. It's a matter of keeping everything going until we get this ceiling done and those doors laminated. I'm not sure why Graham walked off, but I guess we're down a guy and we'll have to deal with it.
Now, bless Malcolm, but he's got all the decorating prowess of a bag of sausages. All we hope that he learns is that colour contrast and making things work together is absolutely critical. Now, Malcolm, we've brought you down to this rather fabulous fabric and home accessories store because we want to have a quick lesson in cohesion as far as home styling and home colouring is concerned. Now, I'm quite surprised because for a bloke that works in the fashion industry, you're good with structuring shapes sometimes, but when it comes to making colour work together, you fail at every point. And this little vignette is a perfect tableau of how your decorating prowess collapse.
See, I thought it worked out all right because it's all in the same color, same palette. It's kind of autumn.
But there's no pop, no contrast.
The problem with your fabrics here is that you actually don't have any contrast.
No.
The message is muddy. You know, sure, people go for tone-on-tone items. They go for muted colours as well that contrast with each other. There's nothing there. It's just a muddy message. And the muddy message is cosy old Canadian granny sitting in a rocking chair waiting for the winter to finish. In order to enjoy fabrics, you must leave enjoyment space. Don't mix and match so many things. Actually leave clear boundaries, and then you'll be able to appreciate each fabric in its individuality.
Now, look at me, the pinnacle of male grooming. Now, what my outfit has got is what I like to call pop. Pop is all about contrast. This has got as much pop as a can of cheap supermarket cola.
I thought the color on the back...
No, it's not popping. Look at this. We've got green and grey and white popping beautifully, zinging. Shot of white round there. A little bit of sparkle round about my boy zone. And then a little muted colour at the bottom.
That's your focal point area.
It all comes together. You want to kick me in the boy zone because of the wicked things I've said, but it all, Malcolm, comes together beautifully. What do you think of this?
Okay.
If you're truthful.
Now that I've been educated and enlightened by the YouTube
Two
looks...
design gods.
Yes.
Yes.
This is hideous.
Yes.
I do admit that. I do admit
you know
that
what?
that's hideous. Can you... Yeah,
No,
chuck
don't be
it.
anywhere near my lovely things. Yes, baby. Oh, up and down, baby. Oh, shake what your mama gave ya.
It's all in the hips. Yay!
Obviously, I needed some guidance in setting up color and fabrics in my place, because at the moment, it was just everywhere. And as they had told me, there was no focal point. So they took me to this really awesome shop, I love it in here, to show me how to put fabrics together and how to bring out colors that pop. And so there is a cohesion between the rooms. And it really made a lot of sense. I never noticed that in my space until I was enlightened by the gods of design.
All right, I got really frustrated with the kitchen. So I stomped off. I mean, the kitchen doors aren't even finished yet. And so I just had to storm off and get away, you know, and vent a bit. And then I realized, you know what, Malcolm's a good guy, and we kind of want to make this happen for him. And so I came back. All right.
Tell me the situation with these
Still
goddamn
bad.
cabinets.
It's still bad. It's still bad.
Still bad.
Well,
Why?
I mean, there's issues. But anyways, I mean, I brought this down to the height where it's close to where the fridge is, but I've got one more here, and then I've got all the bottoms to do in the drawers. I'm running out of this stuff.
That's a lot of work.
It's a ton of work.
And in theory, we're supposed to be done today. These cabinets. What's
guess
going on? What did you do?
The paint that we needed, that Susie went to pick up,
Yeah?
they can't make it in the paint that we need, so he just gave me another option.
How much is it?
Might be $5 more
I
a
honestly
gallon.
don't even have $5.
Well,
Can you pay for the $5?
sure. You know, in this case, I will pay for the $5 if it'll make it easier on everybody.
Please.
No problem.
Please, you have to tell me next time.
No problem.
Malcolm's gonna be missing a little tchotchke, and it's gonna be your fault. When I walked into the house this morning, I thought that all of the wallpaper would have been done, the ceiling would have been primed, the entire house would have been white, white, white. And right now, it just seems like they're at that point where they're still sanding and we're priming. We'll see what happens when Colin and Justin get here and nobody responds.
Morning, all.
Morning, everybody.
How are we, Cheryl? How are things?
How have things been going when we've been away?
A little slow. We're behind, I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
And we're just trying our best to make sure that everything gets done.
What are the big problems, Cheryl? What are the things that we need to
Well,
get better
we're still working on making sure that the entire place is primed, painted. This wall has not been wallpapered yet. We're behind. You'll see upstairs it's only half done.
Why is it only half done upstairs?
I don't know. I don't know.
But
I mean,
you've
I
got
have
Michelle,
enough.
Come on, you're a project manager. Do you know you're working with us? You're not
No,
some
no,
random
no, I know
glamour
that.
place
No,
we
I'm
snatched
looking.
off the
I'm
road.
making sure that your kitchen's laminated.
Sure.
All of the doors are done. They have to be trimmed. That's turned out to be like the biggest problem.
Yes,
for the
Cheryl, but
past-
you're in
past
charge
day.
of creating a structure. You're in charge of
I've created the
creating
structure.
a really good
I've
schedule
created the
of works.
structure.
Okay.
I tried my best. I've got my list. I'm trying to be on top of it.
I scare because I care. I know that we're always right. We have a real vision about what's perfect. And until such time that Madam over there, gorgeous as she is, realises that, there'll always be room for another drama.
What's happening with the wallpaper in here? When's that going to happen?
I'm hoping today.
No, I want you to be more confident.
I'm confident.
I don't want you to say it doesn't sound like
I'm
it,
just
Cheryl.
cranky.
I don't
I'll
want
be
you
honest
to
with you,
say.
I'm cranky,
I
I'm
don't want you
tired.
to say. Can I just finish?
Yeah.
I don't want you to say I'm hoping. You know, hope's for the hopeless.
I've been here all night. I did not eat dinner. okay? For you guys, because I want to make sure that this project is absolutely perfect.
Well,
so
you know what?
you
See if you plan
try and
better. If you
keep
plan better,
doing
you'll be
this
able
to
to
me
eat.
And try to tag team you two drag queens. Forget it.
We're
I'm not
not.
gonna hear it. You can talk to someone else, okay? I'm gonna go eat.
He's gonna go eat.
Well, Cheryl, do you know what? Don't
No,
just
I'm
walk
not
away from
hearing
the
it.
disaster.
No, I have had enough of your crap. Just right now, you know, when you have someone walking in halfway through, it's never a good thing because they'll pick at anything. They'll pick at the last piece of dirt on the floor. Like, they're just picky. And right now, I need them to stay out of the house.
I don't want to be portrayed as some whinger, some old moaner, complaining all the time. But you know what? I will be that person, though, unfortunately. We'll have to complain, because if we don't, it won't change. Look! Hi, Joan, who's the person doing the wallpapering. If you don't have enough wallpaper, please hold off doing the window wall and putting drape. I'll hide it behind the curtains, is what that says.
Cheryl!
Call me if you have any questions. Thanks.
Cheryl!
Share. So she doesn't even know if we've got enough wallpaper.
Where's Cheryl? Cheryl, that is just the straw that broke the donkey's back. We don't want to blame people. We don't want to be the unpleasant pair of bitches that roll in at the last minute, because we shouldn't need to be. It should all be done to our exacting plan.
Why don't you tell the camera what that means? Do it on your own. Go on.
Is that your handwriting? Don't lie to Canada. Lie to us, but don't lie to your country, Cheryl.
Oh my
Is
gosh,
that
you're
your
so
handwriting?
dramatic.
Yeah, I am dramatic, Cheryl, because I care.
Bloody hell, the spirit of Celine Dion descended upon me and told me we'd run out
Holy
of
crap!
wallpaper.
You guys ever shut
These
up?
people.
If you don't need me here, I'll leave, okay? If you don't think I have a brain, I'll leave, okay? How about that?
She's got really quite a big bottom, hasn't she? You've had enough of this house today, haven't you? Let's just get out of here. Whether we go somewhere fabulous or the local florist, I really don't care. Let's just go.
Okay. Come on, young lady. Malcolm, we've come down to this amazing gallery to unravel some of the mysteries to hanging art properly. Now, with no disrespect to what you've got, the way that you've assembled it makes it look a bit like a snatch and grab at a jumble sale.
I love the artwork that's up. It's sentimental. I know the people that did it. And I love the pieces. It reminds me of them.
Now, Malcolm, come with me to Continuity and Colour Corner. Because look at all these fabulous images. They're all black and white, and they're all framed in exactly the same manner. You know, so if we employ the same kind of thinking in your house, and take your family snaps, maybe turn them all into black and whites and frame them up identically. Your photographs were all, they were black and whites, they were colour, they were all in different houses, different mounts, different frames, and dotted all over the place. Why don't we actually give you some great family images? I mean, even, look at that. We cluster these together, even just on this white table here. Right, and you can see there's a relationship between the items that are here. You know, it's exactly the same thinking as that wall over there, but it's just about using your photographs in a more stylish way. Now, this is your mum, isn't it? And it's a fantastic photograph of mum. But do you know what? Let's really do her justice. You know, let's celebrate her and let's turn her into something incredible. She's an incredible woman. Let's give her an incredible presence in your home. Now, can you let's have a look at this, Ross, because this is fantastic. This is really fantastic.
That's amazing.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's absolutely amazing.
So taking a colour photograph and turned it into a really gorgeous, atmospheric black and white image, and then the majesty of what's going on here is building it up and making it even bigger and give it really impressive housing. Do you like?
Yeah, I love it.
Wait for you to see this.
You all right?
Yeah.
Well, this is
No, it's just I'm thinking before. Yeah, I know, sorry. I get this really well.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, good. I was totally affected by seeing my mom's photo. I mean, from that little picture to enlarge it, make it black and white, and frame it in such a beautiful way, it totally brings more life into the photo.
Now, Malcolm, I'm not going to say what a difference a day makes, but in fact, I am.
Are you going to say it, or aren't you?
I am. No, I am. We're one day from finishing, and we need you to be scarce from this moment on.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, yeah.
But when you get back here, it's going to be gorgeous.
Indeed. Any last requests, Malcolm?
You better be pitching tents in your panties by the end of this.
Oh, baby, I can promise you that.
Malcolm, not only will we be pitching tents in our panties, those tents will be big enough to get the Canadian State Circus and a couple of elephants in as well.
Baby, see you shortly.
Yesterday was really tough. The guys flipped out, I flipped out, so I'm hoping that today, since we're all feeling a little bit better, we can actually work as a team. It's reveal day, and we've got furniture in the room because they're so anxious to get it all dressed. All of the cord around is not finished. The drapery hasn't been put up. So basically everything that we're trying to do right now, all of the fiddly stuff, was supposed to be done yesterday.
Last day. Malcolm's treacherous house, about to become absolutely fabulous.
This kitchen is nowhere near to being done. There's no handles. The doors and everything still have to be painted on edges. There's electrical still yet to be done.
Another transformation, almost there. Come on.
There's a lot. There's at least a day in here. Just this room.
Oh, the shoes off.
Hey guys, how are you doing? This is looking great.
Hello.
Loving the stripes.
Oh.
This detail works really good as well down there. The
That
stairs look
staircase,
fantastic.
the stripe is fantastic. The floor is fantastic. I mean, come on. First impressions, stand back here.
Awesome. Cheryl, do you remember we spoke really clearly before we went that all the lines, the top lines of these handles should be completely in line with that? I don't know how you're going to fix it, but I want you to fix it, guys. Can you take your shoes off, Colin, please?
I'm going to take my shoes off because we just need to go.
It's going to be a little finicky to get it, to line up and everything, but I'm sure it'll be 100% acceptable.
Can we get some lights in here? Can we get some cleaning? Can we get some of the rubbish out?
We're not ready, are we?
No. I said that yesterday. We're not going to be ready.
Midnight. I think the guys actually realize now that we'll have to do the reveal tomorrow.
This isn't going to happen tonight. Do you know, we just have to take a really kind of sensible decision. It's now the best part of 8:15. We've got tons and tons to do. Everybody's working flat out. It would be unreasonable to expect any of our team to work for much longer or to expect Malcolm to get up in the wee small hours and come and do his reveal. So as much as we're not happy with this, we have to cut our losses.
And then we'll all arrive tomorrow. The house will be done. Quick wipe out, just to make sure we're all pristine, clean. Bring Malcolm in. I think I'll feel much more refreshed. You will as well. And the house will be absolutely perfect.
We're just down to the ground, or we're going right inside with that?
I thought I'd get a good night's sleep last night, but it was impossible. It's just, I feel like an expectant father. I mean, just been pacing up and down. I don't smoke, and I could use a cigarette right now. I'm just hoping for the glamour that was promised and the fabulousness that was promised.
This place is a complete and utter palace of love. It's a shag pad. One of the key changes is the way that the art is arranged all over the walls now, with gorgeous, dramatic ebony framing all the way around and positioned proudly above the sofa. This particular artwork becomes that little bit more gorgeous.
Look at that chair. Isn't that just, look at that big grinny, it's like a big toothless grandmother, isn't it?
This Ames table down here is a classic. Now, when we found it, it was white, and we paid $700. It's a lot of money, but we paid $700 to have it resprayed in this really lustrous green.
If you're staging a table, it's going to be warm, friendly, punchy, and with bags of pop and personality.
Exactly. Now, a lot of people tell you that you shouldn't have family photographs around about, that they clutter the eye lines and that they're not good design. Well, A, I'm all about family and friends, and B, this is Malcolm's house, and he's all about family and friends. I think when Malcolm sees these, he'll just feel all the more at home. Now, mood and atmosphere are absolutely critical in any house, and we've paid a lot of attention to setting a gorgeous illuminated balance from zone to zone. So in the kitchen, for example, we've got under cabinetry lighting. In here, we've got this gorgeous shelving area, proudly flanked either side by a statuesque modern lamp. And then finally, up here, a big square track light that sends illumination round to every point of the room and can be changed on a whim. Hey, I feel really excited.
How do you feel?
I feel nervous, Colin, because I want Malcolm to love it, but I think he's one of the loveliest boys I've ever met, and I want it to be perfect.
Look, here he's here.
Malcolm!
Without further ado,
Come
sir,
here.
you're looking fabulous, darling.
Look at you, look a mini Justin with that outfit
Hey!
on. Unintentional, unintentional.
Hello, gorgeous.
Malcolm, let me at you. How are you, Tyler?
doing
You
well?
Good. How are you feeling?
Hello, Malcolm. How are you doing?
Tired.
Can I say that we're really sorry that we didn't get done last night? We just had so much more happen than we ever expected. But it's worth it. I think you've not only got one of the coolest houses in Mississauga, I think you've probably got one of the coolest houses in Toronto, if not Canada.
Absolutely, and I think what is even better is not only has your house been transformed, I think you've changed as well. You know, I think you've come on a bit of a journey with it.
Come on, get on with it. It's killing me.
So if I just pop that in there,
Sure. Pop
that should anchor it.
Is that on enough? Look, Mimo, stand
Perfect.
there.
Let's see.
Look at you, two twins,
Separated
darling.
at birth. Malcolm, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Let's put you out your misery right now.
Come on,
Thank
Mum.
Close that door. Oh, my. Kitchen here. God. Have a feel at that stone in your favourite colour.
You love green, Malcolm. We've made you a lovely greenhouse.
I can't thank you enough.
You've got beautiful timber floors everywhere, gorgeous glossy laminate kitchen cabinetry made with a skeleton of your old kitchen doors. This is the new Malcolm's living dining room.
Oh my God, this is gorgeous. And the cowhide rug, you know, I always wanted one of those.
Well, now you have one. There's one thing I want to do. We
the
really
photographs.
loads of pictures for you, and this particular one I know was one of your favourites of your mum. And we thought we'd pop her proudly standing guard over your kitchen.
I think Mum looks
There's
great
a
there.
lovely picture of her in there.
Okay.
So, there she is, keeping an eye on you, honey.
Paper, yeah. I just overwhelmed. I honestly, the chairs are gorgeous.
And we balance it totally with your entertainment area as well.
Oh my TV looks awesome. The white walls look amazing.
Well, the
Sorry
reason
to say
why
that, so
the reason
say
they
that
work.
again.
The white walls look amazing.
Now, Malcolm, I'm not going to get scientific with you, but you can see, you know, actually why this works so well and what we've been banging on about all week. You know, our 3 lessons that we tried to hit home to you. It was worth it, wasn't it?
Definitely worth it.
Okay, well, the first lesson was cohesion of colour. You've got this gorgeous green and brown colour scheme down here, which bleeds beautifully into the dining area. Aspects of white hitting from the table onto the walls, linking perfectly. And then directly into the kitchen, the green and the brown, and again, shots of white, providing tonal contrast and beautiful balance at all times.
Yeah, it does. And remember when we went to the gallery, you know, we tried to
Yes.
tell you about how to use art to add impact. You know, we've got your pieces up there in a fabulous triptych behind the sofa, flanked by the lamps, you know, so it's a very strong individual image. And of course, getting all your family snaps, all black and white, all framed up, you know, so there's uniformity there.
And point number 3, Malcolm, is kind of really maximising space in such a small square footage. We've got this gorgeous entertainment area over there. Your focus is drawn directly to the telly. There's good storage round about it built in. It's all about making maximum life in a miniature space. Or
We've
maybe.
still got the master bedroom.
Would you like to come up to the bedroom with Colin and Justin?
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, you go
I
first.
don't get any dirty ideas. I love it.
You sure?
I love the orange.
You're sharing
This
your bedroom
is-
now, though.
With... Oh, you got fish! Love the bed. This looks like a high-end hotel.
Of course it does.
You know, and I really love it.
Do you know, if this bedroom doesn't get you legs,
I don't know what will.
yeah, baby.
Exactly, no, baby. Listen, girlies, guys, whatever they're there, look at this bedroom. This is Malcolm's and Mississauga.
Oh, look. This is insane. I love the wallpaper. I love the furnishings. I love the chaise.
We
This is
figured
and a mirror, too. Thank you.
we figured that you girls coming up here to be redesigned and frocked needed a world of glamour and petulant indulgence.
You've been banging on about us pitching tents in our designer panties.
Yeah.
Are you, at this moment in time, pitching a tent
I
in
am.
yours?
So pitching a tent in mine right now. I'm almost embarrassed.
Fabulous.
Well,
But you know
handling
what,
that,
baby?
We.
No way. No way. So are we. You've got your knickers on. You might have to block out the thing, but...
Hey!
Look at those, babies.
Look at those little legs, baby.
Hey, baby.
Monkey, monkey.
What a finale, darling. His legs all round.
What a way to finish the show.
One very happy man and a time, I think, for us to return to the van.
Exactly. Beautifying Canada's ugly housing stock, one desperate property at a time. We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
She needs a makeover. I'm thinking of my son, actually.
Why
He's
your
not
son?
here. Where are we going and why are
It's
we
a
going?
magical mystery tour. Right man, right house, wrong kitchen. It's payback time.
Meet Colin and Justin, the design divas on a mission to sniff out Canada's most hideous homes.
Now, where is this house?
Oh my goodness. Hell Corner.
Next stop, Alice in Blunderland.
Gird your loins. It's looking bad.
You ready for Alice's date with designer Destiny?
They're on the trail of a complete decor disaster, and there's no stopping them. Colin and Justin are about to pull off another spectacular home heist.
Push! Oh my God, it's a boy. Are you in?
Come on in. You're not going to like it, Colin. Wait a minute. Somebody told me this was arts and crafts. This is arts and crap.
Baby, what's look?
Oh.
How could you walk past that chicken post? Bizarre, isn't it? What is that, an old bit of chipboard stuck on there? Is it actually a kitchen? I mean, that is grandmother's haunted chair, isn't it? Right underneath the bird, so the bird can poo on you. This is the Partridge Family on Prozac. Do you know what? We need to actually get this woman back on the straight and narrow.
Do you want to take
How
that
about
down
we
and find
take
her?
that
Come on, let's ambush Alice, Colin, right now.
with this
Grab
giant
this.
sofa?
Grab it over the top of that.
She won't see us creeping up with this, will she?
Today, Mum of 4 Alice gets the full tartan treatment. This is one soccer practice the family won't forget.
Nice chest, Justin.
Yeah, it's been commented on before, I must say. Afternoon, everybody.
We pop that there. Is there anyone in there? It's very heavy now. Fabulous. How are we looking?
Pretty good from here.
Bad taste sofa in place.
Got the
Terrible
chest
chest
down there.
in place. Rug in place. We're actually waiting for Alice to arrive. She's bringing her kids down here for a football practice, and we are going to lie in wait and surprise her. Maybe you can give us the lowdown on Alice's taste.
Yes, it's terrible.
Tell me what you really see when you see Alice's furniture.
It's crap.
It is crap, isn't
She
it?
needs help.
Alice is here.
Oh, hi.
Positions, you guys have to look as if you're just practicing as normal.
Alice, we're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
What a fantastic reaction. Honestly, it was at the end of the World Cup. And then we appear showing bad taste the red card.
Oh my gosh. When I saw my furniture, I thought, I'm so embarrassed. All these people are looking at my furniture. And that's why I haven't had them over to the house.
Kids, can we ask you a quick question? What's it like having such a lovely but such a thoroughly unstylish mum?
Some things about her decorating I just don't really like.
Okay, such as?
The chicken wall.
You've got a problem with indecision, and we know that you'll paint something, Alice, and then you'll start it again, and then you'll start it again, and then change it.
Wallpaper over it. and paint it
Exactly.
again. Yes.
What we also know, and this is a really nice bit, is that you're a brilliant mum.
Great mum, naughty girl.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Alice and her brood.
It isn't really about the bad taste furniture. You know what it is? It's about bringing someone out of their shell, tapping into who they really are, and making something that's so right for them. Let's do something incredible for Alice. We've got to take this with us.
though.
I'm afraid we're pulling
It's
you.
heavy.
You can lift the sofa. Come on, don't dawdle.
My family and I have been living in this house for about 14 years. And I live here with my 3 children. And I also have another son who is 20. He's away at school. My kids mean everything to me. I love my house because it's an older home and it has a lot of character. In all the years we've been here, I've done many things to it. I've tried different paint textures in the house, wallpapering, but I start things and I just can't get them finished. There's really nowhere on this main floor that I can call my own place where I can really sit and read or do anything else. I think it would mean a great beginning for us to start fresh with something new and exciting. Because if my kids are happy, I'm happy.
What were you thinking when you designed this house?
I guess I wasn't thinking.
I know, it's kind of gloomy.
Can we go into your living room next to see what's
Follow
happening
that
here?
man.
It's like the lair of a family of troglodytes. It feels like being underground in some dank, dark cave.
The house just isn't Alice. You know, she's really good fun, and her house, well, dead as a dodo.
What's with all the projects you've started and not finished?
I'm trying to decide what color I like, and I paint something, I leave it for a couple of months
Okay.
to see if I like it or not.
So decorating indecision.
Look, unfinished timber, unfinished paint. You just papered over a cavity.
That was a good attempt I made at covering up that pipe, and it was embarrassing to have them rip through and kind of reveal my my little mishap there.
This doesn't appear anywhere else, does it?
Yes, it does.
Where?
Right there.
What is this? What, a fridge, freezer in a room and that's it?
That's it, because the fridge didn't fit here, and I wanted more cabinet space, so we put the fridge back there.
Alice does it all for everybody else. She's all about her family, but she's not getting enough lot back from the house itself. We're really going to make sure that Alice is top of the list. She's front of the queue.
Absolutely, Alice. It's payback time. We are going to finish off all the unfinished jobs in here, and we're going to create a house that is so damned Alice. You're gonna weep, darling, tears of joy.
The bad news part is, as we like to say in this programme, there is no such thing as a free lampshade. We expect your involvement, OK?
OK.
Can I have your keys?
Go on, then.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you know, you in that sporting gear, I think it's time to hit the shower.
We're calling time in this house.
Leaving the scene of the crime, Colin and Justin head to their design headquarters to change a blunderland to a wonderland.
You ready for action, then? Really dark, dated family house.
But major potential to brighten up big time.
Top of the agenda, changing Alice's gloom into something more va-va-voom.
If we could brighten it up, if we could open it up, if we could make it feel more spacious, Alice can go through the looking glass and become a better person by design. What do you reckon?
Oh, come on, you know, enough theory.
It's not long before the pair are practically dripping with designs. But what's going to work best for Alice?
You know, it seems to me that the outside of Alice's house is really quite modern compared to the inside, you know, which tells me that her taste is definitely more towards heritage than it is contemporary. Let's actually turn the house more into, I don't know, kind of hot heritage.
She clearly likes things that have got a slightly Victorian feel.
I think we should finish it off and actually reinstate some of the traditional features.
OK, how do you make that work in the modern day and age?
Does it come from the wallpaper? Does it come from the soft furnishings?
Well, Alice has already told us that she really likes energetic reds. How about something that's kind of a, I don't know, beyond a berry shade, more like a raspberry shade? Let's find a way of linking something on the wall, whether it's wallpaper or, I don't know, a hand-painted finish, to tie in with a really lovely warm red rug. I love those together. Let's see that.
I mean, the thing is, you know, I think if we're going to use a bold colour, like red, let's use it in a patterned form so it's not solid.
OK. Then we ask Dave Sparks to repeat that design all the way around the room above the picture rail. That'll keep him busy.
Meanwhile, what about the front hallway? I mean, it's dark, depressing, dingy. Have you had a look at that wallpaper? It's a nice heritage pattern, but in a really punchy shade. Go pick it up.
I reckon Alice is going to love this.
Paint the timber out in a crisp white that will tie in with that leaf print. Gorgeous.
OK.
Now, the kitchen. If we're going red and cream living room, red and cream dining room, do we necessarily want to repeat that in the kitchen? I say no.
I say no as well, so let's go predominantly cream.
OK, that lovely surprise room at the back could be a flexible area, you know, where Alice can, I don't know, she can enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning and at the same time extend the kitchen so that when she's doing some serious chefing, there's more space, then fantastic.
Do you know, I know that we're going to get this right. She's going to love it. We're going to give her Alice in Wonderland, and if you don't mind, no jokes about the Mad Hatter.
Good one, Justin. Back at Alice's, the rooms are ready to receive Colin and Justin's hot heritage inspiration.
Oh, look at you, pretty in pink. Morning, Alice. How are you?
Gorgeous.
Nice to see you. Hey.
How are you doing, darling?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Now, Alice, are you ready for us to take you into a brand new Wonderland,
Aye.
if you'll excuse the pun?
I'm ready.
How are you feeling at the prospect of this massive transformation?
I'm very excited. My heart's pitter-pattering.
OK.
Fantastic. Well, baby, shall we meet the team?
Let's go.
Now, Alice, come through and meet our lovely team. All beautiful boys and Cheryl. These are the boys and the girl that are going to make this house fantastic.
Exactly.
So it's that time, chaps. Let's get ready to renovate.
Look at Alice, it's been there for 10 years, hasn't it?
And it's coming down in 10 minutes.
With just 6 days for a job that would usually take 6 weeks, there's no time to lose. But is it all too quick for Alice?
You're crying.
Tears of joy, hopefully.
I'm thinking of my son, actually.
Why
He's
your
not
son?
here, and I wish he was here. He's a fabulous cook, and we shared so many happy memories in his kitchen.
And where is he?
He's at school.
Well, do you know what? You might have shared fantastic memories, but you'll share a whole load of new memories. Do you want to get involved? Do you want to actually do something? Take a bit of it down, because remember, this isn't the end, this is the start.
It's a new beginning.
Hey, Allison!
Can Alice get something? Can Alice take part of this out? Why don't I give you a hammer and you can be involved yourself in actually taking away all this rubbish?
It's hard to see everything being torn apart, things that you've worked on so hard and built up. My oldest son was especially a good cook, and he used to cook for us a lot, and we spent many happy times in there.
You know what happened this morning, and it was a fantastic thing? Sentimentality. Being sentimental about things that actually don't really matter. The memories are important, the people are important, but that hideous kitchen has nothing to do with those things at all. Actually, the positive thing that came out of it this morning is the fact that she clearly is a woman who has had some great memories. Well, do you know what? You can have as many memories in the future as possible, but just have them in a really nice place.
Alice has never really had a room that's dedicated to her. And we reckon that this little zone here, I guess it's a mud room, this could be turned into something extra special, but she doesn't know what we're doing in here. We don't want Alice to know that we're really working on this really private zone.
Okay, I mean, what we have to do is actually lose that downpipe, and we're going to reroute that so that we actually have this continuous counter to here. Fridge freezer is going to be positioned over there. And we're going to continue the vibe of the kitchen down there, but, you know, so loads of great storage. And this is going to be a bit of a secret space as well.
Do you know, this house is a complete enigma. It's built in Victorian times, but it's got arts and craft sensibilities. We're going to kind of throw all of that to the wind. All this wood, all this lumber.
Yeah.
Paint it white.
What?
Next room.
Are you crazy?
Linen-coloured walls throughout, OK? We're going to put a picture rail, plate rail, to mirror the one in that room in here. This is where it gets really exciting, because I found this fantastic sofa that we love. We want to have one of these in cream, but we need it to be adapted with red raspberry buttoning along the back. Then I need you to get us 2 chairs from the same family, and we want those in kind of raspberry red, but with cream buttoning, so they kind of oppose each other. Yeah, perfect. In here, the existing dining table and chairs are painted, okay? We'll specify colour later on, but that's a big cash saver. With each of the window formations, we need Roman blinds made, okay?
So that's 15 Roman blinds.
15 Roman blinds.
Custom. It's gonna be a fun week.
Now, Alice, I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to make your home amazing, but I'll tell you what, we've isolated 2 key design crimes. The first of them is, we reckon that you've literally sucked the fun right out of the house insofar as the decor is concerned. It's gloomy, it's cave-like, so from now on in, we're brightening up and letting the love through.
Exactly. Okay. Crime number 2, me lovely. We're going to show you that actually you should really finish off jobs. No more botched jobs, no more DIY disasters from you, okay?
Now, as a salient reminder of just how bad you've been, we've created a fabulous T-shirt. Yes, you might as well say, Your T-shirt says, Alice in Blunderland.
Well, when I first got the shirt, I was a little hurt, but, you know, it's true, and I can't say it's not, so, hey, you gotta take it as it comes.
Day 2 gets underway, and work on the kitchen commences.
So what Dustin's working on is putting up this temporary wall because we want to install this beam that goes all the way across so the second floor is supported. We can get rid of this column and the ductwork and have an open space into the dining room. In the hallway, we want to actually get rid of all this wallpaper. I mean, I'm sure at one point it was really cool and really gorgeous, but it has to go for our new design. And then we want to actually focus on prepping all of the woodwork because that has to be painted out white.
Right, madam, let's be having you.
Absolutely. Time for a Colin and Justin designer lesson.
Uh-oh.
Alice is just getting out of the car at the moment because we want to air her kind of dirty laundry in public. You know, we feel that she's sucked the life out of her home because it's so dreary. And we've taken some photographs and we're actually going to put it to the test by asking members of the public what do they think of Alice's rooms.
Look at this image here and tell me what you think when you look at that room.
It's gloomy.
Isn't it really gloomy?
It's a little gloomy, yeah. It's kind of a bit tired looking.
Okay. And if you had to guess at the age of the geriatric bedwetting great-great-grandmother who lived in there, how old would you say she was?
I think she's about the same age as my old landlord, probably around 60.
She did it.
I did it. I confess.
60, 50-ish, older.
Somebody in their 60s or somebody in their 50s?
I'd say 60s. I don't know, 70?
Well, Alice, some shocking comments there, and little wonder because we've got all the evidence we need. But you know what, missus? Our lesson isn't over yet. There's more to be learned.
Indeed.
To hear people on the street saying that they think a 70-year-old lives there, that was a little sad.
Alice is a lovely woman, but her taste is in days gone by, and her home is seriously of another moment. It's gloomy.
Do you know, I think just put it in a nutshell, I think what we're going to do, actually, is kind of like designer Botox, because we're going to stop her from aging as well, because we're going to give her a younger house that's more befitting her, and I think she'll change as well. Good.
So if you find yourself in a troglodyte's cave, how could you take it from gloomy to groovy?
Right, Alice, the next station on our whistle-stop tour of actually moving you from dreary to cheery is right back here at the scene of the crime, okay? Because we want to inject a bit more life into your home, and hopefully colour is going to help us do that.
Red, now one of my favourite colours,
I
a
like that
passionate, fiery, dramatic tone. Now, way back to Victorian times, Victorians would paint their dining rooms red because they actually considered the colour to be brilliant for conversation, it really promoted good chatter,
Right.
and they also said it aided digestion. So we thought perhaps we could add, without giving away too much for the moment, we thought we could add a little bit of red to your room without going overboard and overpowering it. But used carefully, a brilliantly relaxing colour that promotes well-being, makes you feel indulged and thoroughly taken care of.
I like that.
Okay? So first things first, we need to really lighten up and brighten up this space because it does feel very gloomy and very overpowering. So as a good point for our decorative scheme, chez vous, we thought we'd use something along the lines of this. Now, have you any idea what might be in this tin?
White?
No, white's good, but I'm glad that you said that because white makes spaces feel larger, but we've chosen something with all the expansive qualities of white, but something that'll feel just a little bit warmer, okay?
Ah, cream.
Hi, Cream Canada.
You're probably thinking, wait a minute, Colin and Justin do colour. Why are they coming to my house and painting something very
Boring
low-key?
cream.
This is our starting point, and from here, we'll move you into a very colourful palette.
Do you know what? Enough lessons for the day. She'll have a bit of fun.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Go on, Alice. Imagine this is like a butter icing.
Now, does this feel like you're bringing the fun back into the house?
Well, this is definitely fun, yes.
I need you to purge all the pent-up emotions that you've got.
There we go.
You know, some people are so uptight about design, about decor, that they forget that there's a fun factor in there, you know? So it's about shaking it out, baby, shaking it onto the walls, and then standing back, slightly embarrassed, slightly breathless, and going, God, this is great fun, isn't it? Because your home should be fun. Alice, you are ready to lighten up and have some fun.
Armed with her best stilettos and Colin and Justin's ambitious designs, Cheryl's on the prowl, determined to track down everything they've demanded.
There are 15 Roman blinds that I need to get made. There's a couch, there's 2 side chairs. It is almost next to impossible to try and get someone to do something custom in 3 days. Hi. Well, here's the deal. I've been on this crazy adventure trying to find fabric that matches this rug that Colin and Justin want. Okay, I need a huge favor. I need 15 custom Roman blinds made. Some of them are going to be in this red and some in the cream.
And your turnaround time is?
3 days.
Wow.
And 6 chair pads.
Wow. Double wow.
Day 3 of this 6-day renovation, and it's all systems go. The kitchen is a shell ready for the cabinets and appliances, while elsewhere, Tim is gritting his teeth and turning all the woodwork white. But there's one massive job no one's had the heart to tell Dave about, until now.
We're going to have a plate rail.
Yeah.
Red. And then we've got the crown molding.
Yeah.
And then you have to freehand the sleeve pattern. I can show you a picture.
Over the red.
Over the red in antique linen. So the red has to be done sooner than later.
Mid-afternoon on day 3, and as the crew step up to the challenge, Graham tries to take stock.
Well, basically, we're at the halfway point of construction, so we have 2 days.
Excuse me?
3 days left. Floor, kitchen cabinets, carpentry, all sorts of stuff, painting. And I'm just crossing my fingers.
Right. Hey, another day, another sparkling Canadian dollar. Painted timber in Canada.
I know that that's controversial, but it really does open the space up, and it's really good. If it had been fantastic timber, we wouldn't have done it, but it ain't.
Meanwhile, look, it's like an art exhibit
Where
in
are
here.
boys?
David.
Hey, David.
Baby, this looks like an art exhibit, and look at you, like an outer space being.
You look foxy in your white suit, David.
You do.
Very
Baby,
foxy.
you need to undo the zip a wee bit, though, for the ladies of Canada. Oh.
Ah! Baby,
Oh, hey.
come to mama. It's always nice to see you.
Stand by.
Nice.
What?
You can see through your skirt in a Princess Diana style.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, you two.
How are you?
Hey,
Morning.
guys, how you
Nice to
doing?
see you. How are we?
How are you doing, Mrs.?
well, hiya.
Good to see you.
Olivia.
How are you doing?
we? Come on, get right in here.
How are you doing?
Meanwhile, look at this.
I know, wow.
What are your thoughts?
I like the openness, definitely. And I can see how painting the woodwork lightens things up a lot.
You know, your mum does she does her best, though, doesn't she? You know, and she really has made a difference in this house. But one of the things that your mum always does, or actually always doesn't, is finish jobs. How do you guys feel about that?
It gets pretty annoying sometimes.
It gets annoying. And so what do you do?
Tell her.
Nothing. You tell her.
Tell her.
Do you ever get off your bottoms and finish off the jobs yourself? No. All that is about to change.
It is indeed. We are going to take you on a little bit of a special trip to kind of indulge you, because in the past, many things are half-baked, and there's a little bit of a clue. I need you to pay careful attention to the fact that today I'm clean-shaven on this side and
yes.
fully bearded on that side. You two can stay with Graham if you don't mind.
Yeah, we'll take care of these guys. We got lots of things to do.
Work them so that when Mum comes back, there's something finished and you guys have been involved in it. Bit of role reversal. We're going to take your mother off to a spa and pamper her.
Yes,
okay?
exactly. Come on, a bit of glamour, Alice.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
We have an appointment for your ultimate beauty package. Bring on the muds, please.
Makes the mask for you.
So, about 10 minutes we need.
Can I have a little go? Can I apply a little?
Just like spreading Nutella.
Now, I remember once I built a wall with bricks and mortar. So I've got a big tank of cement, which I'm just going
Watch
to...
the eyes.
I'm not going to go around the eyes. Like that.
Perfect.
You've got nice skin,
Spread
Alice.
this bit out, baby. Look, it does look like Santa.
Spread this.
Get the nose, don't forget the nose.
Right, could you
Get
give
the
that a go?
T-zone.
I'll leave it to the expert.
Spread that out, like, too thick, baby. How does it feel on the skin?
It feels very cool and refreshing.
So we'll leave you for 10 minutes quietly
Perfect.
to relax.
You stay there. I will just say, I think you've put on too much makeup there, love. Today's spa lesson has got a sting in its tail.
Exactly, lesson is the key word here. Now, back at the house, Alice won't finish off her job. She leaves things unfinished all over the place. That can be problematic, and we are going to show her the error of her ways. Come on, Alice, up. Text, let's go. Gotta go. Sorry, gotta go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tasha. Gorgeous, let's go. Coming through.
I go like this.
Let's be having you.
Where are we going and why
It's
are
a
we going?
magical mystery tour into the back of a van
In
with
you go.
you. Go on.
In you go.
In.
Going to?
Drive. In you go. Home safe at last. Now, Alice, have you any idea what's been going on?
I'm guessing this is for my how to finish things. So this
exactly.
is-
And an unfinished job can be a real problem.
Oh, yes.
Imagine we walked out the house and left the kitchen at this point. You'd think, that's bonkers. It's not showing commitment to the job, it's not finishing what we started. So from now on in, we need you to commit to every opportunity.
Yeah, this is a lesson in following up your DIY jobs and finishing off things. And before we even go there, shall we peel and reveal?
Oh, you're looking fabulous underneath there. Absolutely fantastic. You look good enough to get involved in a huge amount of work. Now, the boys here are going to help you with all of this. We're going to stain this, we're going to cut it to size. When I say we, I mean you and they.
Just pour a little bit on. I'll take this and just wipe it in.
Soft as a baby's butt.
want to now coat that whole end.
All right.
I mean, the lesson for Alice was a really simple one. It was about actually finishing off jobs.
If you have a job to do, you sit down, you task it out, you work out the bits that need to be done and in what order, and that's exactly how you start a job and finish a job. Now, Alice, you must feel absolutely brilliant because at long last, you've had the courage of your own convictions.
Thank you. It actually felt really good to actually start and finish something.
Stay there.
Well, there's always a sting in our tail.
Okay. Uh-oh, what do I have to do now?
No, that's
Baby, look, you can have a spa at home. It's a gift from the lovely people at the spa. And a free treatment so you can go back and have your facial all over again.
And we promised every time round.
Thank you.
And content in the fact that no one is going to interrupt
That's
you because,
beautiful.
darling, you're cute.
As day 4 gets underway, the hallway's finally getting some attention, and there's a stripper in the living room. Things must be looking up. Out back, Dave and Graham are hard at work on Alice's off-limits area. And with the kitchen cabinets now ready for their custom shaker doors, Colin is trembling with excitement. Well, he's trembling with something.
That's the wrong door. Ben, hold on, can you just stop a second? This is a white, high-gloss, ultra-modern slab door.
Then where are the other doors?
Cheryl! Hi, oh, hi. Sorry, hi. Cheryl, could you come here, baby?
Yes.
Right, baby, look, you know that
you're yelling.
Ben is here, being fabulous, building the kitchen, okay?
Yeah.
And we're working on Alice's house, okay, which is at the back of us. So right man, right house, wrong kitchen. Where's the shaker doors? That's a white high gloss. What's that doing here?
House.
It's what?
It's for another house. See, that had to come in 2 separate orders because they didn't have all the pieces. So I have to make some phone calls.
Right person, right house, wrong kitchen. All of that means that we will go over time. When the boys are here till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, are they pissed off at Cheryl? No. They're pissed off at me, they're pissed off at Justin, and they're pissed off actually at the situation.
Of course, I'm on hold. The guys were working on this kitchen, working really hard, trying to get it all finished for Alice.
Hey, it's Cheryl from Heist. How are you? Listen, I have a huge problem. I ordered 2 kitchens, and the wrong kitchen was delivered to the house that I'm working on today, and I need to find out where the other delivery is.
I don't need this. We have such a short timeline. I need the right kitchen in this house right away so that we can finish.
The next morning, with just 2 days remaining, everyone is pulling together to keep Alice's Wonderland on track. But Graham is feeling the pressure.
So it's day 5, and we've got one more day after this to finish up this house, basically, but I'm pretty worried about it. The kitchen's going in today. I think Cheryl fixed it all up. We have the right kitchen now, so the right kitchen's going in. Dave's painting the living and dining room. And then all the appliances are arriving, and we have to get all those installed.
Colin and Justin, with yesterday's niggles forgotten, seem remarkably full of beans.
You know what? I could run up and down this street kicking my height because the house has gone from gloom to vroom. I actually reckon that we are totally on track to finish on time, hand over the house to Alice. She will kick her height, cartwheel up and down the street 55 times. The job is a good one.
We're not completely out of the woods yet. Now, Alice doesn't know that we've painted out every single solitary bit of timber in that house. Now, we did it because we think it's going to look fantastic, but if she doesn't like it, we're kind of stuffed.
You know, you've now got me worried. What's she going to say about us painting the family piano?
Oh, but let's face it, that piano's completely out of tune. But we are going to do something. Come and see this. We've got a bit of a plan.
Nothing better than restoring a dusty old organ. This is going to look great painted, isn't it?
It looks fantastic, and this will be the furniture piece in the middle of the hallway that will be beautifully contrasted against the yellow because we'll paint it white.
I mean, this looks like it is shaping up. Oh, me, my little Miss Sunshine.
I can hear you coming from a mile away.
This looks great. Dark timber gone, the walls warm, really inviting.
Okay? Can I
no,
feel
look,
your head?
no, but come on, look out there. It's
But
great.
it's not done. I thought you guys would have
doesn't
been
matter.
grumbling by
Look at
now.
it. The impact is here. You know, the message is totally on target.
Oh, no. Oh, that's awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. David Sparks, we bow down. I go down on my knees in front of you.
Right now, okay, like on the count of 3.
I'm not even going to say anything else.
Darling, you are a painting god. Dave, this is so totally on the money.
It better be. I've been here long enough doing it.
Imagine that on the floor, in a rug, tying the whole thing together.
Breathtaking.
Better than breathtaking. On the money. Is it tempting fate to say that this is all too perfect?
Is it tempting fate to
It
say
is perfect.
it's the right kitchen?
Yes.
Cream-painted shaker doors.
Come on, Cheryl, is there anything that you're going to tell us that might be just about to burst our gorgeous home heist designer bubble?
I haven't heard from our custom upholsterer yet about our furniture.
Have you called him?
Absolutely.
And has he returned your calls?
Nope.
Another thing, I'm scanning my eye around about here, Cheryl, and I don't see one single tailor-made Roman blind fitted in.
Yeah, there's still paint drying.
Are they here?
No, they're not here.
Well, why aren't they here, Cheryl?
Because you've asked for 15 custom blinds to be made.
Come on, Juz, don't just concentrate on the negative.
I'm not concentrating
No one
on the
likes
negative.
a wet weekend.
Colin, it's got to be here. There's no point doing all of this work and then not putting the lid on
But
it.
look at the goods around. You know, the blinds are late, they'll be here.
This better not be the blind leading the blind, Cheryl.
Stop micromanaging.
With only 24 hours to go before Hot Heritage debuts, today's the day Colin and Justin put the finishing touches to the furniture and accessories. And they can't wait to get started.
Everything in place, final piece in the puzzle, dress day, get Alice in tomorrow, be happy.
It's going to be amazing. Obviously, a few bits and pieces still to do, but I reckon we're home and dry.
Oh, hello.
I don't know which to hug first.
Oh, forget hugging me.
Babu, baby,
Totally
look at this beautiful
distracted.
hat.
Isn't it nice?
These are amazing, Cheryl. I will just say one thing though, Cheryl. What we specified, these are what we specified, but we wanted those to be darker than this. So there's a direct link colour-wise between the floor and that.
Okay.
We need to have these stained. Where are the Roman blinds?
Meanwhile,
They're not here.
Why not? Where are they?
They haven't shown up yet.
baby, there's a lot of painting needs to be done in here. Look at that light.
There is.
Look at these doors. Look, it looks like it's been snowing in here.
I know, it's still a construction zone.
Where's the sofa, Cheryl?
It's not in the house.
Is it in a
Show me
van?
the side,
Is it in a
Cheryl.
truck?
We can't. We're
Show
revealing
me
the
inside.
house tomorrow.
I know that.
Okay, well, baby, we need to get that
You know how
today.
this goes.
I mean, have you got painters here? Oh, Tim.
Oh, hey, Tim.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
How are you?
Thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you here. I didn't want to say that on a dress day. I'm glad to see a painter.
Yeah.
So much.
There's a lot.
I mean, those front windows need to be painted.
Yeah.
The ceiling needs to be fixed. That
There's
ceiling
touch-ups.
hasn't been
Yeah.
painted.
Most of it still needs another coat.
I planned so well and wanted so many things to happen, and it's just a complete disaster.
So it's all hands on deck, squeezing a day's work into an hour.
Oh my God! Sofa!
We're just not going to
take the door
fit. Do the legs come off?
I don't care what we have to do, this sofa's going in there.
Not forgetting the golden rule of design. If you paint it white, that's all right.
Door's got to take the door off.
Okay, we'll take the door off.
Heavy. Ooh.
Time to present a confident front to Alice.
Well, come on round here, Alice. I have to say, it was Alice in Blunderland. It's very, very nearly Alice in Wonderland. But we just have one last thing to tell you. You've been amazing. You've been absolutely great to work with.
Thank you.
You're almost cured of your bad taste. So you can disappear off, come back tomorrow, minus your T-shirt, and take possession once again of your lovely home.
Exactly.
Great.
We need you to go now so we can do the finishing touches and just totally surprise you, okay?
Okay.
Let me at you.
Thank you.
Mwah. You're gorgeous,
You've been good
girl.
fun, honey.
you.
We'll see you tomorrow, I promise.
Thank
We'll
you.
make it good for you
All
and the
right.
guys.
Off you
Take
pop.
care.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Oh, bless.
I'm smiling and waving and going, yeah. And I know that the house isn't painted. I know that the furniture is all wet. I know that there are several 100,000 people running around that house like termites. And I actually am bricking it.
It's a complete madness in the house. Dave is working on the trim. Tim is also doing the same, trying to fix all the doors. Blinds are going up, accessories are coming in, furniture is coming in, some of the furniture is being put together.
We estimate that we've got perhaps a day or even 2 days worth of work to do. Now, you do the math.
Let's stick that right underneath the window.
I'm gonna get the pillows. Excuse me. Alice is going to love this room.
I think we're almost ready.
This is pretty much on the money for us. This is a really fantastic transformation. The only thing missing is obviously Alice and flowers. I need to do a quick outfit change to involve a new shirt and tie plus a flower.
Now just hurry up because we've got Alice coming and a surprise guest.
Well, it's the day of the reveal and the paint is finally dry. I think the rooms look absolutely gorgeous. Everything turned out beautiful, and especially when I came into the house in the morning, it was breathtaking.
Now, Alice clearly had a penchant for dark woods. It was everywhere, and these rooms, well, looked like a coffin warehouse, didn't it? We decided, rather than actually totally eradicate all of her interests and her personality, to take her love of dark wood and just apply it elsewhere. Now, we've sanded this floor, stained it in this beautiful dark shade as well, because I like to think that dark colours, you know, they're kind of heavier. It's like gravity. So if you want to get some dark timber into your rooms, get it on the floor and lighten up everywhere else.
Do you know, when you're decorating a room, you've got a couple of options. You either buy everything off a shelf or you have it made specially for the job. And often, doing that, having it made specially, isn't that much more expensive. The sofa, for example, was $1,500. These chairs were about $800 each. And the good thing was, we were able to tailor them to match the scheme perfectly. And the detail is all important for us. Now, the cream sofa has got red buttons, and the red sofa has got cream buttons. And I think all of those little details pull everything together and make the scheme much more individual.
Okay, you're plotting a new look for your house and you don't know where to start. Well, pick one thing that really signifies and let that actually be the blueprint for the rest of the room. Now, in here, this beautiful rug was our starting point. We loved the colours, we loved the pattern, and then we decided to take it a step further and we asked our lovely David Sparks to actually interpret it onto the wall as a detail. And I think the finished results really speak for themselves.
I'm hoping for a home that we can all enjoy together, myself and my family, and be able to be proud to share with our friends and invite lots of people over to share with us.
Alice has really missed her eldest son Andrew since he flew the coop. Well, now he's home to roost.
What Alice doesn't know is that we've flown Andrew in from BC. It's a complete and utter secret, and we know how emotional she got before when she saw the kitchen and talked about the fact that he wasn't here, so I think we're bound to get some reaction when we bring Andrew in as a final surprise.
Listen, I think your mum is due any minute. Why don't you go out there and hide, Andrew? Going off
See you in a second, Andrew.
We'll
Thanks.
go. Let's go and get Alice.
I really want to see my house very badly.
She's gonna love it. I hope. You look brilliant. Scarf okay?
Scarf's fine.
Perfect.
Flower, check.
Check. Tie.
Bye.
Jacket.
Yeah.
Good.
There's Alice.
Come on, darling.
Gorgeous. Look, sun's coming out, and here you are.
Well, it's nice to see you
Hello.
again, darling.
Good to see you.
How are you feeling?
I am very nervous.
Are you all
My
right?
heart's beating very fast. My hands are shaking.
Can you remember your place before we started?
Oh, yeah.
Dark, gloomy, a little bit overpowering, shadows everywhere, somber colours.
Yes.
Fantastic. You ready to take a look then?
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
Come on, missus, let's have you.
I think I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. No time like the present.
Alice, welcome to your new home.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm trying to breathe. Oh, look at the piano. It looks beautiful.
Shall we head for the living room then?
Okay.
You're on.
Come on.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, Alice.
Hey.
Do you know, Alice, one of our lessons for you was about the fact that you had sucked the fun right out of your home. You'd chosen bad colours and it really hadn't worked. It all felt oppressive. Now, darling, it's vibrant, energetic and exciting. But does it work for you?
It does. I know that we'll enjoy this room very much and have a lot of great times in here.
Good. Well, there's a lot more to see, Alice.
Exactly.
A lot more to see.
Shall we check out the dining room?
Okay.
Come on.
You guys, it's great. Oh, it's beautiful. I love how you did the matching railing, so the rooms look very much alike, like mirror images.
Which was one of your kind of unfinished jobs,
Yes.
wasn't it? One room with, one room without. But no more of those, huh?
No, it's... Oh, the table and chairs look so good.
It's the same furniture, given a look of paint. We've done some upholstered pads. Well, we ain't finished yet. Let's have a little look this way and see if we've got kitchen sink drama or a whole big bowl of glamour. Come on.
Whew. Okay, I'm at a loss. I'm gonna be in here all the time now. The floor is beautiful. Oh, everything is beautiful.
You've got the most awesome fridge freezer down here. You've got a fantastic new cooker.
Beautiful.
The most awesome dishwasher down here as well.
And of course, this lovely piece that you finished off yourself.
Yes.
And of course, there is one more space, Alice. A little room at the end there. Shall we have a look?
Okay.
Before we go, let's just remind ourselves why we did that zone.
Jeez.
Because obviously you're very much about the family. You've brought up the kids here. It's been a real family area. We wanted you to have a zone downstairs which was really for you. Something that's kind of payback for all the work that you've put into your kids.
Okay.
Let's have a little see. This one's from the heart.
Oh my gosh, you got my kids. Oh, it's beautiful. Sorry.
Oh, don't be just out. Listen, I've got some tissue, but I knew you'd cry at some point, and I'm a big crier as well. Every picture, obviously, one of your kids.
I mean, Alice, we really wanted to create, you know, a nice little kind of work zone for you. Somewhere where you could sit, have a look at the garden, watch TV, you know, or just take yourself away from the main part of the house, which is really important. You know, sometimes mums need to sit down, have a cup of tea, and just take some time for themselves. Don't tell anyone. This is where you can be slightly selfish.
Okay.
Space, okay?
Well, if you remember the last time that we stood here, you got very, very emotional because obviously the kitchen is important to you. It's where you look after your kids. You raised all your kids here, and your oldest boy, Andrew, is a fantastic cook, but he's in BC. But would he approve of the home heist transformation?
Oh, I definitely think so, and I'm so looking forward to him coming home to see it. I can't wait. Oh my God! Oh, I miss having you home.
Oh, honey.
I thought you weren't going to lie to me anymore. Oh gosh, my legs are. Oh.
Do you like it?
So you're gonna cook for us tonight, right? Oh my gosh.
I think I'm watching.
We're not meant to be doing the crying. Listen, only one thing left to do. Give you back your house key.
Oh, thank you.
Because your house is cured, honey.
Baby, you've been heisted. Hey.
Alice,
Thank you.
This one was from the heart.
Oh, that's
Take
such
care.
a great surprise. Oh, thank you.
Look
so
after her.
much.
Look after your mother.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Andrew.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you're here. It's just unbelievably beautiful, and I'm so proud of it. And I can't wait to invite people over, and I'm sure the kids can't wait as well to have friends and family over. It's quite an experience on my own, and then to see him here, it was just amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, meanwhile, that was like an episode of The Waltons with wallpaper.
Yeah, night, John boy. Night, Grandma.
Night, Justin.
I'm Colin. And I'm and Justin.
And we're on the trail of Canada's worst style offenders.
We're Colin and Justin. And your home has just been heisted.
Goodness.
They've got their baby sleeping in a laundry.
This could be the answer to Canadian marriages everywhere.
To the van, my man. In you go.
Have we got everything? Great outfits.
Check.
Of course, Sam.
Oh, check.
Fabulous, good taste.
Check. Well, let's go work at Design Magic. Stop the van!
What is this, mud? I can smell bad taste.
At the end.
This is like an episode of CSI for the home. Scene of the design crime. Oh, don't put me to me, Colin, please. Hold on.
This could actually be a time capsule of Canadian bad taste.
Colin, there's a freaking laundry in here. What? They've got their baby sleeping in a laundry.
The love nest. Oh, who are those lovely people that go back to the land of very simple tastes? Amish.
Ian used to live in this home before I did. He was a bachelor. Then I moved in. I cracked the whip down.
That was about 3 weeks after we met.
I'm in charge now. I'm not very happy about our home right now. I'm very frustrated. He just isn't pulling the weight anymore. He was supposed to fix all down here and cover this up.
Being a carpenter, when I come home, I don't really want to carry on working.
Ian needs a kick in the ass. I think my taste is a lot better than Ian's.
The whole country thing, it's a bit out of time.
You don't know what you're talking about. Ian likes the red, mustard, yellow colors. Some of the things that he likes, they're kind of crappy. I don't want this to look like a bachelor frat house. I want it to be a family house.
Now, we know that Ian and Ashley are due to do their weekly shop, so we thought, how about a little bit of Colin and Justin public humiliation? So, armed with their comfy but very, very ugly chair.
Ugly?
We're gonna go down there, case the joint, and lie in wait. I love what you've done to your nails. Let's have a little look at those. You look familiar as well. Do you know who you're like?
Charlton Heston.
You've got a bit of the Charlton
Hasn't
Heston
he
to
done?
them.
Go back.
This vehicle is reversing. We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted. It's good to see you.
Do I love a good ambush? I do. I love hanging about the fresh produce, surprising people. I've been chucked out of many a supermarket for the same thing.
This is your chair. We are gaming and shaming.
chair.
Sit your lovely bottom down in that, both of you.
We were heisted by Colin and Justin, and I don't know what to say.
Our chair was in a grocery store.
Yeah, I guess we can leave it here now. Eh?
We are feeling nothing short of incensed. We have had a good old wander around your house.
You like the Buddha collection?
Baby, there's nothing.
Baby.
I'm just freaked out. Your little gorgeous child is living in a laundry. What if he crawls in there?
We need help.
Help.
ASAP.
So are you ready for what's about to happen? Because we're going to go crazy and make your house something
You can do
that you can
whatever
be
you
proud
want.
of.
I'm feeling nervous, excited, but bring it on. I'm ready to go.
We love a challenge. It doesn't get much bigger than this one. Right, you two, you have got some serious explaining to do.
That's what an 18-month-old will do to you.
What are the things you're most proud of
The color's nice.
The colour is the colour of a cadaver, beige death.
Tell us about your collection of Buddhas.
Some were my grandmother's and that, and they survived bombing.
And are you currently modelling yourself in everything?
Can we have a rub at your tummy for
Will you let us make you over as well, just for fun?
Yeah, why not?
Will you?
I'm game.
Good, babe. Was that game with a silent
I'm
M?
Game done.
game.
Well, I like that. We'll make you over and then we'll
I'm
make over
game.
the house too. Right. I mean, look, you're going to
No, not
trip
you.
over that floor. And look at this hideous room. I mean, what is going on in here? I mean, you're bringing it up in the kind of like the San Franciscan kind of earthquake method, aren't you? Put her to bed, have her vibrate across the room, and if she manages to stay up asleep, then she's fabulous. You need a good handyman, you know, someone who knows about building, who knows about work, because you don't have any skirting boards in here. There's no surround on the door here. You haven't even taken the stickers off these doors. What do you do for a living again?
I'm a carpenter.
How did you get to this stage in your kitchen?
It's just hideous.
This is what it looked like.
The detail work around.
Look, it's stuck.
It's not that bad.
It is that
Darling, look at your pussy mats there.
I love those mats.
This bedroom looks like a cross between a fallout shelter and some crazy suburban jumble sale.
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Where are the doors? Why have you got a helicopter hanging from the ceiling? Why is this like the Osmonds Memorial quilt?
I love this quilt.
Well, I think if you guys want to move forward, I think there are 3 really valuable lessons that you need to learn from our time with you. And I think lesson number 1 is let's get some harmony in here. Let's stop all this her chat. From this day forward, it's all about us. You guys making informed decisions together.
Exactly. Now, lesson number 2, and this is just what we're seeing having walked about your house. Your flooring choices are bonkers. You've got in the downstairs area about 5 or 6 different floor types, from tile to laminate to carpet to all sorts of things. Now, when space is limited, if you have one uniform flooring going through the predominant areas, then it's going to make your home much easier to look at, much more serviceable, and just much more style literate.
Indeed, and I think lesson number 3 is the fact that babies' rooms are for babies, not laundry.
We've nicked your home. You know, we have stolen it from under your feet. It's ours for the next few days until we turn it around. And if you can prove that you're worthy of getting it back, you'll get it back. They're out of control in that building. That lovely little house on the outside, whatever, is hellish inside. That's why we're here. Let them say whatever they want, but let them reserve judgment until after those that know how to do it have done what they can.
Absolutely, and if not for them, for Zoe, the boil wash baby.
What we're dealing with here, it's not just bad design, it's not just interior decoration, it's interior desecration, and we will not stand for that. All the answers are in here. Straight into the mobile style laboratory. Oh, I've got to say, I am relishing this project. This isn't just designing people's rooms. This is changing the way that they feel and the way that they are. And the issue that we have is that Dad wants frat boy, Mum wants country charm, and then, to top the lot, we've got a baby who sleeps in the laundry. That's just not
I think
right.
Zoe is the priority here. You know, let's
Bedtime.
start off in that space. And I think we should rip out everything, lose the horrible wardrobes, and we'll lose the washing machine dryer down in the basement.
Let's think in terms of colour scheme. Now, I'd like to use a mossy green on the main part of the wall, and then below the wall, I'd like to do lay-on timber paneling.
And then maybe just add as a lovely finishing touch, a bit of chandelier,
gorgeous.
something romantic, and so that every time Ashley walks in there, she feels like a princess as well. Give it an element of grandeur. Moving into the living room, you know, it's as soon as you walk in the front door, you are met with a wall. Let's rip all of that out so that we're actually just working with a proper rectangular room.
Okay. And then just because we can, why don't we do something dramatically different? Porn star 1980s, big, fiery, dramatic red backdrop.
Yeah, but not dirty.
No,
Remember,
not
this is a
dirty.
family home.
Of course
I think
it is.
kind of like tasteful porn. Black leather sectional sofa.
Oh, you got me going. And then at the back of the space, ample room for dining for the entire family. Hugh Hefner Playboy Bunny meets suburban downtown Oshawa.
In the kitchen, nobody wants to be locked away in the kitchen anymore, so let's go open concept there. We can take out some of this kind of wall between here and the living room.
Okay.
If we dress onto this window wall here with some cabinets and we dress the wall opposite, why don't we create a centre island?
I like the idea of that.
I'm thinking kind of like, I don't know, sushi bar chic. White brickwork tiles on the back wall, framed windows in a beautiful timber, polar white, icy doors, illuminated to the max, absolutely gorgeous. Well, I reckon we've got a plan.
Yeah, so do I.
Let's get to
Okay.
it. Fan.
Another day, another
Fantastic.
Canadian dollar.
How
Hi.
fabulous. Day one on the path to designer salvation.
Do you know there is nothing better than jumping out of our mobile style laboratory with a single mission to turn something absolutely shocking into something serene. We will create another Colin and Justin designer palace in here, and I can't wait to start.
And speaking of something absolutely shocking,
Hey!
here's Ian and Ashley.
Look at you two, you monkeys.
How are you? What are you expecting, my lovely?
Some perm neutralizer, I don't know. We need you with us on the journey to make this good. Do you want to meet our fantastic team?
Let's go.
Cheryl, I'd like a chat with you about design.
And I'll take you two boys, we'll have a bit of a kind of a powwow about what's going to happen build-wise.
So, baby, the bigger picture here, continuity. Okay, that is my mode du jour.
You have to. It's so choppy right now.
It's imagine you're on all fours. Imagine. No, let me rephrase that. Imagine you're a child crawling around.
Poor
on
Zoe.
all fours. Going across all those horrible bars
From
and
the
rough
laundry room,
floors.
into the kitchen, into the carpet.
Exactly, and the poor girl, you know, her balance is going anyway because of all those spin cycles.
We've decided to do another room. Look at you, body language, Dave. And look at you, Mr. Grumpy. I haven't told Cheryl this, and she's going to wear her nappy.
This problem.
I don't want to hear this. What? Tell me.
We didn't anticipate that the master bedroom would have to be done. Suddenly, when we arrived to see the whole house cleared out, it's an empty bedroom.
No! Colin!
I know we haven't budgeted for it. I know we haven't shopped for it.
No, we haven't shopped for
I
that at
know.
all. Here I am thinking that I'm perfectly okay, everything's under control. That's an evil laugh.
It's not what it is, it's nerves. I'm nervous for you.
You want a new bed, I'm sure. You want storage. What about those closet doors? What about flooring? Do you want me to just get a pillow and they can sleep on that?
Do you know we can't leave them with nowhere to sleep?
Actually, why don't you help? Can you shop for this?
We'll bloody well do it ourselves. There is no way that we're leaving a Colin and Justin project half-baked.
I need you to help.
Yeah, listen, Cheryl, listen, we've got help written all over us. Colin and Justin Incorporated are all about help and sharing the
Oh,
job.
great!
I want this on camera. You two are doing the bedroom.
No, I've no idea what I'm doing here, but I'll give it a go anyway.
I mean, let's not underestimate, you know, how brave they're being.
Ashley was under the impression that we would just come in here with some new kitchen cabinet doors and maybe a new kettle and a lick of paint.
We thought you were just gonna paint it. Maybe add some new handles on or something.
Yeah, you can smash whatever you want. Go right ahead.
Did you see Ashley when she was attacking the
You missed
kitchen?
the face.
I was thinking that was a woman possessed. That's every Canadian woman who's ever actually had a flan that didn't rise, you know, or spilt the roast on the floor. Anyone who hates their kitchen.
I got some rage out on this kitchen. I'm so glad I got to use that electric saw on it. I wanted to do that forever. Ian, I think I want one.
Curb roast with it.
Chaps, in you come. Can we just have a little quick consultation with you? Pull that door after you, sir, if you don't mind.
Exactly.
Now, Colin and I have been having a rather kind of involved chat, and it's all good news, everything's fabulous. But we have heisted your home, as you know. This is now our house, until such time that you've atoned for your sins. You two and your gorgeous little Zoe, lovely family, but the poor young lady is sleeping in a laundry. So we want to remind you until such times of the folly of your ways. So my baby sleeps in a laundry room. Now you, darling, can wear the V-neck. Could you pop that over your top for me right now?
Ian?
Okay.
Extra, 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 extra,
Oh,
extra,
it's a big
extra
one?
large.
Okay.
Look at you and all your boyness.
Oh, baby, that looks good on you. It shows off all your curves. Yeah.
Wherever you go, while we're here, you've got to have those on. If we see you without your T-shirt reminders of just how naughty you've been, you will go to jail.
Another thing we need to do with you as well is we need to keep you out of this room. This is as much for you guys as it is for everyone else. It's just a gentle reminder, you know, that as far as you guys are concerned, this room is strictly off limits.
Okay.
So if we can ask you to scoot off, off you go, close the door. Be fabulous. And remember, those T-shirts stay on,
Hold on.
chaps.
They're on.
Sometimes pull that down. Make yourself decent, love.
Secretly, we're going to do a bedroom makeover for them too.
Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this so open plan and so of the moment that it really feels like a workable space.
It's all about sharing, you know, and I think something as simple as this is totally in keeping with what we're going to try and get across to you guys as well. That not only are we sharing space now, we're sharing in the decision-making process, and it's all about you and Ian doing things as one
Exactly,
unit.
as a joint
Together,
item.
darling.
Look at this specs.
Elton John!
Ready now.
See, Ian is so my kind of man. We've got the gold kind of like Elvis safety glasses. I mean, he looks like a lumberjack. He's actually a lumberjill.
For once, a carpenter at work in his own house. Plug your arse in, Ian, for God's sake. You're hanging out like a burst cushion. Housewives up and down the country picking at their knickers.
Couple days into the reno, still wondering what's going on in this room. We've just got the floor down, we've patched some holes, so it's Colin and Justin's problem, not mine. Kitchen here, guys are getting some drywall in here. All our kitchen cabinets are ready. We've got some big holes in the ceiling yet to patch. We've had to rip apart our living room ceiling here to wire for our pot lights. Right through into here, we've got to put the shutters up and baseboards, but of course there's the decorative rails and moldings to go in here, so I don't know. Guys are working their butts off. We're here late last night. I'm sure we'll be here late tonight too. That's life, right?
Pretty handy with the tools.
Well, I got it.
I don't think I've ever seen you move this quick before.
Shut up.
Screws up top. All up here needs to be done.
She's bossy. Oh my God, she's bossy. He's a big teddy bear.
You need to fix this one. It's coming out on an angle.
The job's not done. Get off my back.
That one's not in all the way either.
Yeah, good.
He might buy the trousers, but by God, she wears them. Do you know? No wonder that poor bloke hasn't done much. He's terrified to do anything.
I think you need one down at the bottom too.
Put one on one side, one on the other
No,
side.
all the way down at the bottom.
You be quiet.
The more that he doesn't do, the more aggressive, the more animated she becomes.
I've done most of the work myself.
Are you kidding me? You've done most of the work in here? The show is here because of you not doing anything. I needed help. Look at me, I work in a daycare, I come home, I'm still taking care of our child. My job doesn't end.
Just like you're talking.
F you.
If we can actually get their thoughts to combine, we can get them to share in pleasurable pastimes together, and then transplant that thinking into the house, they'll be successfully made over, the house will be successfully made over. This is the part of Home Heist where we combine a bit of extreme torture and possibly a penchant for dressing up with a serious design message.
Exactly,
And
absolutely.
Ashley,
Both of you, listen up, you pair of nutters.
what we need for you guys is for you, Ashley, to guide Ian through our little obstacle course here. I'm going to pull on that whole lot.
Contenders ready.
Round of applause from the audience, some encouragement.
Walk straight. Over to your right, over to your right. Go
Come
back
on, more
again.
encouragement from you.
Turn towards my voice over here, Ian. maybe I might have realized that I may bark orders a little bit too much. And now bend down.
He's very
I've seen this movie before.
Take a couple little steps. We're gonna be walking on 2 skinny planks.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna go off the edge and fall down a big hole or something.
I couldn't dig one fast enough. Come on, almost done. Keep going. We learned that we need to work together instead of separately. Yeah, let's see if you can pour it.
He's not a seal. Warm encouragement. He's your husband.
You have to keep talking. Communication is key, I think.
Do you know what actually happened there? You made a decision, and you actually went with it without question. You trusted your partner because you could see that there was a common good. Something was going to happen. If we could do the same with our decor, then your home would be a lot more successful. We've got a minor victory here that's been scored in this household, you know, so we've wasted no time in taking Ian and Ashley out to test their decorating harmony to see if they can rectify a major design issue in their home.
In your house, gorgeous as it is, whatever, you've got loads of different types of flooring all over the space, and it's really, really overpowering. It's just confusing to the eye. And what we want to look at is the fact that one type of flooring running throughout the whole area will really make your space feel far more cohesive and effectively links them all together more perfectly. Cast your eyes around here at Mother Nature's bounty. Look at these gorgeous timbers. Are you feeling good wood?
What would you like to see on the floor? Go and choose it. You go and choose yours as well.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah, I don't really like that one.
Make a decision. Quick sticks, don't dawdle.
Ian, what do you think about this one?
No.
Our tastes are very opposite.
So you're like in the dark, dramatic,
dark,
lustrous.
yeah.
So you were now heading towards this
like
kind
this
of
is just
blonde
beautiful,
wall
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
How about we used one of the shades in one of your room and another shade in another room, and then we went for one of the other shades that you liked in one area and then added a 4th shade to another area. Would that work for you?
Isn't that kind of the same as the having like carpet tile and
I
everything?
wondered if you would spot my deliberate attempt to see if
It
you'd
would
learned
still be the
anything.
same.
Yeah, exactly. We want, and this is the most important part of this lesson for us, if you're trying to create visual cohesion at home, for goodness sake, when you have eye lines from one zone to the next, allow yourself that seamless passage. Everything should be tailored to match every other aspect.
What about this one, Ian? We've agreed on one. One of the choices of wood we liked, there was a little bit of light, a little bit of dark in it, so we both agreed on it.
It's great that you've come to a decision. There is a lot of contrast in that particular timber.
I think we've learned to compromise.
Fabulous.
Gorgeous.
To the house, I think.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Let's have somebody else to pick that up, shall we?
Well, we got 2 days left till the reveal. We're quite a bit behind, actually. We've got so much to build. We've got still finish up all our plaster work. We've got some patching to do in the living room, dining room, and pot lights still have to go in. But we got kitchen cabinet sides going in right now. There's a lot more than that, I'm sure, but that's the things that are on my mind right now.
We're in the secret room that Colin and Justin are supposed to be working on right now, and it's a big, huge mess. I don't understand how you can just say you're gonna help out, you're gonna pitch in, and don't worry about it. Where are they? They're not here. What are they doing?
Hey, morning.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, hottest house in Oshawa.
Hi.
Cheryl, have you noticed, baby, that we've arrived in a cool breeze? Penetrated your warmest
Good, how are
valley.
you?
And we've only got the wrap rounds. This is fabulous.
Has the wrap round been
Got
done
the
with
bar?
a proper little
Did we mite
edge?
to that? Oh, look, they'll shave that edge off. It'll be gorgeous.
still have to
Here we mited this as well. Oh, look, lovely. That bar, fabulous. Nice height. Hey,
Wait a
baby.
minute. This isn't right. Normally we're meant to come in and grumble.
I couldn't believe that they were actually liking all of the progress. Never happens. So therefore, our crew and myself must have been doing a good job yesterday.
The ceiling's brilliant, the pot light's here, everything's whited out. These are new skirting boards, aren't they?
Yes?
Flooring's down.
That looks great. We've taken a really dodgy little house in Oshawa. Yeah, dodgy
I'm learning
means,
from
in
you guys.
British, means
Dodgy.
awful. It's
Dodgy.
very dodgy.
Dodgy.
And we've turned that dodgy house into a gorgeous loft space.
Baby, that house is sweeter than a sugar bush. Baby, honestly, you know, let's not dwell on anything remotely negative.
Is there any problem?
We're just behind at this point.
We do have to finish by 3 o'clock tomorrow.
And the only way we'll be able to finish at 3 o'clock tomorrow is if you finish the bedroom.
The deal was that we wanted to do the bedroom as an extra surprise, and we had a little bit of interface with lovely Cheryl, and we did say that we'd do as much of it as we possibly could.
I need you to help.
Yeah, listen, Cheryl, listen, we've got help written all over us. Colin and Justin Incorporated are all about help and sharing the job.
Oh, great!
I want this on camera.
Uh-huh.
You two are doing the bedroom.
We do have a lot of work to do in that bedroom, so has any of it started?
It started.
You're tough today, aren't you, baby?
I am tough.
Oh, babies. Oh, look, do you know what? It's fine. It's actually Dave's in here. I'll be 10 minutes.
Actually, why don't you guys come over and check off on the Colin and Justin secret room list all the stuff that you guys have gotten accomplished. Colin and Justin right there. Gorgeous. Yeah. No, but it isn't done yet. In all honesty, can we get a little bit of help today?
Yes, of course you can.
You can. What about some joyful encouragement?
On you go. That's a good
Well
point.
done, Dave.
You do very well.
Well done. Oh, look, just you missed that little corner there. Fabulous.
But you guys can help with the rolling and stuff like that.
We can do all of that. We're here to help. We aim to please.
All right. Have fun, guys.
He's such a bitch, isn't he? Cute, but such a bitch.
Justin and Colin are here, they're working, they're fulfilling their promise. They said they're gonna work on that room and I saw them painting.
We're just going to absolutely step up to the challenge and create something fabulous for Ian and Ashley, because you know what? They're worth it. This takes me back to when we were in Impoverished. See, look, I just a wee tiptoe and I'm up there.
Give me the roller.
Give him the roller.
This will make it much easier.
Baby, it's not all in the length, you know.
Believe me, it is.
Well, show me a bit there how easy it is.
This will allow you to paint a full strip on the wall instead of going little bit by little bit.
No, that's a fluke. Do that again. No, let me move that.
No, that was it. I'm done.
I didn't really get that. Can you just let me see that again?
No, you can't avoid manual labor forever. Come on.
You actually can. I thought by my great age at this point, the only roller I'd be handling would be a Rolls Royce.
I actually think Cheryl is relishing the fact that she's got us in the hop, because Colin and Justin Inc. opened their gobs and said, yeah, we'll take care of the shopping.
Can I just say that when you're on a budget, signs like this are a gift from God. 60% off, Justin. Come on, baby, I can smell the bargains.
I hope they're shopping. I hope they're charging and charging and charging. Lots and lots of, you know, cool stuff for that space.
I like this, so actually this reminds me of my own bedroom at home. So I've got a waiting area as well.
Next.
Exactly. Have a seat, baby. In fact, you know, I do feel a bit like Joan Collins in here, like that. Blake, I have lost an earring in the lily pond. I want it drained immediately.
That is not the bedroom suite that we're going to be creating.
Look at the size of that bed. Look, baby, look, I'm like the princess.
No feet on the bed, Colin. Your mother will be
my feet
furious.
off. Look, princess in the
Listen,
pea.
no feet on the bed.
This way, this way.
The problem that we've got here is an issue of scale. It's trying to fit something this big into a space that size. My life story. What we forgot to figure into our equation is that we're not in our own country. We're loving your Canada. If we were in Britain, we'd know everywhere to go to get everything, but we're up here with absolutely no direction whatsoever, so we're wandering aimlessly, completely and utterly lost. Cheryl's been on the phone about 20 times already, grumbling, saying, where's the bedroom furniture? We haven't actually got any bedroom furniture. Do you know, we're not only top-class global world talent designers, we're also supersonic childcare services. And having seen what's going on in that bedroom in there, Zoe is sleeping in a laundry.
What's she gonna grow up to be? A dry cleaner?
Honestly, Ian, this has to go.
Is this gonna go down the stairs? Don't drop it on me. Good riddance.
Notice I'm at the good side, eh? Not the bad side.
Fits.
It fits.
It's time to go shopping and find a new bedroom for Zoe.
Let's go shopping. This is actually the offices and the manufacturing centre of a specialist supplier of children's furniture.
We want this project to be all about indulgence and luxury. Do you know, she's the central point of your life. This isn't what we're going to select, but I want to, just because we're standing here, I want to use this as an observation of how incredibly flexible this furniture is. Quite clearly a baby's crib or a young person's crib at the moment. But if I told you that that would actually fit you guys, would you have any idea how that might work?
In whole or in pieces?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm in pieces after you got in. The side parts here, these side sections remove, and this becomes the footboard, and this becomes the headboard, and the bed literally stretches to fit. So while that would work for Zoe now, she can go to college, you know, in 16 or 18 years' time.
And get married,
and
still
get
have
married,
it.
and still have it.
And
You know,
it's her crib.
This is the kind of finish that we want to go
Nice,
for.
I love
A
it.
hand-painted and slightly distressed finish. So it's not absolutely perfect, it's just better
No,
than
it's
perfect.
country, like I
it's
like.
country.
That's something that appeals to you, and you know, mums like to give their daughters the same
Yeah.
kind of taste, don't they? So we thought, let's do some of that, but let's not do it in a really kind of like in a budget store, little bits of gingham stuck on the wall.
Yeah.
Let's do it properly, you know, stoic, fabulous investment pieces.
I'm a carpenter, I can tell, you know, a piece of junk from a good piece of furniture. And the stuff that they've got in there is just wonderful.
We're going to go for the beds, the crib as it is at the moment, okay? We're going to go for the dresser at the back here as well, and then this really, really lovely drawer unit as well. Now, these
Which she can use it forever.
Exactly.
The baby was in a laundry room before, and now she's going to be in a palace. I hope she doesn't turn into a snob.
The biggest room right now to concentrate on will be the kitchen. The range hood is going in right now. Then we have to install the plumbing on the sink, finish patching the walls, prime, paint, because then there's going to be tiles going on.
Zoe's room. We still have to finish all of the panel molding. Then it has to be primed and painted. The master bedroom obviously has to be done. Going into the living room, we still have to put the wallpaper up.
Now, who put baseboard on this side? It's gonna be tight. It's not gonna fit.
Don't even bother. Really? Yeah. It is not going to fit. Oh, boy.
The issue with the fridge is that the kitchen itself was ordered and designed for a 30-inch opening, and we have ordered a 32-inch opening fridge. So this is gonna cause a great deal of problems because it won't fit in the hole.
What's up, baby?
Colin,
Roll!
we have a
That means it's serious. Roll!
we have a 31.25-inch opening, but with the door opening, we need almost an extra inch.
Has anybody got any butter? Baby, you know me, I'm not big on blame.
Makes me smile when things are going wrong, and it's not our fault. It's good.
Oh, no.
How amenable are these people? Can we swap this over?
It's Saturday.
Are you absolutely sure it won't fit? Because there's an inch at the top, and then it tapers down.
We're just gonna either damage our wall or the fridge by trying to put it in there.
No pressure, but now that I've seen that and how beautiful potentially that will look in there, that's what I want, only
Of
smaller.
course you do. Of course you do. Is it ultra black, almost gray, or is it just black? We found a fridge that may just barely fit inside, but we'll probably see a black strip right here.
Let me see a picture of it.
Come on, baby, yes.
Let me see this, baby. Look. That's fine.
No! Look how easy. That's fine.
Oh, that was fine. Look.
What do you mean?
Did you know what? You Canadians don't give a hoot about these giant appliances anyway. You like them to be bigger than your house.
I definitely can't fit this
John? And yeah.
See, that's the difference.
Now, I actually think Ian might just live to regret saying that he wanted to go and drag.
But we thought, well, why don't we drag him up and put him and Ashley on an equal footing? Maybe if there's not a male-female battle in the house, all girls together, maybe they'll love one another. Who knows? This could be the answer to Canadian marriages everywhere. We're actually now going to your garage, for want of a better place, with our makeup artist to get you ready for a transformation.
Come on.
Look, there's our lovely makeup artist, Katie, who's here.
Hello, Katie. Good.
Look, let's get you totally transformed. Hello, baby. It's always in the garage. So let's take a last look at Ian. Let's see you later, mate.
The Home Heist team have refurbished every room in the house, bar the tiny little toilets. So chuffed to bits, absolutely chuffed to bits. What are you reckoning, Colin?
I think this is the room where Ian will become Miss Saigon.
Hey! The boys are going to build double-hinged doors for us with a kind of a framework down the centre. They'll double open so they won't impinge on the space required at the bottom of the bed, and it'll all be fabulous. It's all kicking off in the garage. Do you know, Ian is being transformed from Ian to Ianina, whatever the feminine of Ian is. I really like Ashley and I really like Ian, but they could learn to like each other a whole lot more if they just learned to dispense with some of that nitpicking. For goodness sake, he's so henpecked, but in Ashley's defence, he can be a real loaf. Do you know? What a nice man, what a lovely woman, but they just need to learn what the other one needs so that they can give a little bit more to each other at all times. Meanwhile, Ashley, you're taking to that like a duck to water. Is it therapeutic?
Yes, it's actually pretty relaxing. I enjoy it.
Is Zoe gonna like this room colour?
She's gonna love it because it's so nice and bright yet calming.
I wanted to take a little minute with you, take you outside for a bit of a quick chat.
Sure.
Blimey, if I can get out without breaking my neck, leave that there. Ah, the great Canadian outdoors. In your garage, something quite startling is taking place. I walked out there, had a little peek, and I almost ran for cover. Let's just say your home's transforming, and your husband's transforming as well. How's that? Now, I wonder, with Ian's new self evolving before everybody's eyes, if he'll become more amenable to the changes that you want to make, and if by finding this new inner self, I won't say exactly what that new inner self is for the moment, but by finding this new inner self, it creates a gorgeous equilibrium in here.
He said to me the other day that once the makeover is done, that there's going to be a new Ian coming, one that's going to be helping out a lot more and more. We're going to make a lot more time for ourselves. And yeah, he said he's going to try a lot harder, and I'm going to try too.
Hey, darling, everyone assemble here at the front. Show us the booty, baby.
Boys, what do you think?
We've been taking bets on who's gonna get her in the sack first.
Oh, you're gorgeous, you little swine.
Calling me to Canada and I met my mother.
Are you hungry, son? Come on.
Who knew that lurking underneath Ian's cool, casual demeanour was an international supermodel power bitch with all the attitude of RuPaul and all the fun of the fair?
I think we should have a massive round of applause for Ian, who is the best sport in...
Chaps, or ladies, should I say, now that we've got you both on an even footing as two glamorous creatures, we need to see you working together as best girlfriends and putting this crib together. All the instructions are down there. We simply want to see it as a job done. Can you manage it, do you think?
We can manage that.
But you two could work together as equals on this.
Make the crib, girls.
Glorious day this is to be able to put our crib together, eh, Ashley?
They're in the backyard now, having fun, putting together that crib as a united front. He's in drag, she's in shock, we're just in wonder.
What would you like me to do next? Would you like to get the bottom one? You might want to not have your legs like that when you're a woman.
What a fabulous, fabulous man. And if in some way what happened today with Ian in drag makes Ashley and Ian a funner and more centered couple, then by God, we came to Canada, we saw and we conquered.
And the good news is that they're so distracted by all of that drag that they haven't noticed that this is their house. And like tomorrow it's going to be finished.
It's the last day, and Ian and Ashley are due to arrive in a few hours, and there is a lot to be done. We have to stain and treat the countertops and hang some closet doors up, paint some trim. The electrical is still being put in. There's a lot going on right now.
What's going on, Graham?
Well, I went to drill through this in a piece. But
Seriously?
I'll fix it up. You'll never know. No.
This is custom. See what happens when you order custom. Fix it, please.
No worries.
In the kitchen, our fantastic Dave over here, who works non-stop like a pneumatic painter, is now staining the countertops because the countertops aren't similar enough to the floor. This is designer alchemy. This isn't simply a thrown-together plan. It's almost magic what happens when this home heist circus rolls into town. It is alchemy, and every little bead is like a science lab project, and as soon as you take any of the beads out, it could fall apart.
We're waiting for the reveal, and it's taken a little bit longer than anticipated.
Hopefully it will happen today.
Hopefully it'll happen today.
So all this stress inside the house, and then the heavens open. Welcome to Oshawa.
This is not the ideal situation, especially when you're trying to load all of the beautiful furnishings for the house.
When we put together our magic spells to create gorgeous designer homes, we try and get as much function in as we possibly can. Now, previously, this room was out of control. Nothing had a proper form or function. So what we've done is set a gorgeous dining area over there, ample room for the guys to relax and enjoy themselves. And then down here, a really fabulous living area. Now, we've gone leather. It's wipe clean, it's family friendly, and it's ultra stylish.
Now, when you're designing your bedroom, think about using a really powerful, punchy colour like this very zesty green on the wall. You can really get away with it in a space like this. Why? Think about it. The largest space in the bedroom is taken up by the bed. So if you use a strong colour there and a lot of white here, the two things are going to balance perfectly.
I've been just thinking about what my reaction will be if I'm gonna bust into tears or not, which I more than likely will.
Ian and Ashley, come and meet your new fabulous living room, dining room.
Holy God! Oh my God, we have like a dinner table that we can eat as a family.
Look at the pictures on the wall.
Look at the couch. It's like a pimp couch. I love it.
Your living room, dining room now has a gorgeous table for at least 4 people to sit and relax, a chill-out zone for you guys over there, some sectional gorgeous furniture, big red, black and silver wallpaper. We've got wipe clean sofas for your little girl should anything fall.
Amazing idea.
We've got top-end timber floors to make it all robustious and strong and gorgeous. This is the new Ian, and this is the new Ashley.
I love it.
Is it you guys? Can you live like this?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. It doesn't take a long time to get used to this room.
This is your new kitchen.
Holy.
Remember what it was like before?
I try not to.
We took care of that.
Look at the picture of Zoe down there.
Isn't she gorgeous?
We reckoned you wanted open concept, modern, funky.
We've created the same kind of feel. You know, you've got black furniture here, we've got black stools there that tie the whole thing together, black accessories as well, you know, so it should feel like one big important space.
I love it. I love the tiles. I love the color. I love the wood here. I love the sink.
Another thing that we've done, and it's a trick that we love playing, when we're doing a kitchen, we like to link the floor to the counter when we possibly can. So we found the floor with your assistance, we listened to what you wanted, we stained the countertops with food surface worthy stain.
Good job.
This is like a family house for us, finally. Like, I can imagine us getting really old and we're still here and really, really happy.
Now, chaps, right, you've got your eyes closed tightly. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes.
gorgeous.
Oh, Ian, look at.
What do you reckon, Ashley?
This
they
is
use
like
the same
dream
letters.
room that we've always wanted to give her, but we can never do it.
Plenty of storage, plenty of space,
And she can play in here.
Crying, you big bitch.
Oh, Tommy, he's allowed as well.
That's my little girl, eh? And like what you guys have done for her, it's good job, guys. Good job. That's all I can say.
You're the love in the room already.
So gorgeous.
Is this indulgent, and have we totally spoiled Zoe?
You have
You
gone
guys.
way beyond than what we ever expected.
Fantastic. Well,
wonderful.
isn't it time that we indulge you guys and totally spoil you as well?
Of course. Oh my.
Holy Oh my god!
This is amazing.
Oh my god, a Buddha!
Maybe a Buddha light.
It's a
Buddha
light!
lights.
You know, we looked at your Buddhas, we thought you had a
This is
Buddha collection.
real.
Of course it's real. There's nothing fake about us, baby.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Look
man.
at our sheets! Those are nice!
Well, the closets have good doors.
Trashy
Radical
looking door.
thinking. Get on that
Yeah.
bed. What do you reckon, Ian?
Oh, it's incredible.
I love
Gorgeous. It is just absolutely
You
gorgeous.
see, you can make a big impact in a small space.
I love it.
Do you know what? Ultimately, you can have all your designer theory that you want. Who cares? Because it's all about you guys. You know, are you happy?
Oh, yeah. Just, I'm overwhelmed. It's
Very overwhelmed.
yeah, yeah.
This is the best Christmas anything present we've ever had.
Blimey O'Reilly, that was great. Absolutely great.
Well, Ian and Ashley seem to be really happy, and I think there's only one thing left for us to do. Let's go back to our designer laboratory and let's get casual.
Another piece of designer alchemy.
Quickly.
Oh, get